Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck is fucking? How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. Game over. Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get verschnicken. Join me.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
Why did somebody tell me my ass was so big?
No, you fool, we're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Dude, I'm surrounded by assholes.
Well, Sparkle Parts, all things being equal, you are technically correct.
Try to relax your anus.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Strippers Got Me Banned saying, watch your valuables. There is a digger in the neighborhood. That is mean. That is unfair. That is uncouth, sir. We are here today with as usual, with a show. We're here with a show, as usual. And that show also has a Canadian. Congratulations. Welcome, digger.
Hello. How is everyone?
Show
I've got
your
everything
digger
up.
already, St. Aaron? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. What you were saying? You
No,
were saying?
no. I've got everything up, and I can see everyone, all the chats, except for
She's
the
got it
Twitch,
all
'cause
up.
You haven't put it up yet.
Except for the what?
The Twitch.
The Twitch.
Yeah, my computer can barely do this. If I try and open Twitch as well, it'll shit the bed. So I rely on your screen for the Twitch.
Oh, for the Twitch. I have that up.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in there, like I said, St. Aaron and St.
Thank you.
Caesar. But they're
Hi,
all there
guys.
up on the chat. So, yeah, my screen's really where that goes. That's why I do it, so that way you don't have to. Not specifically, just in general. It always was set up that way, so it's just how it works. We actually, guys, we're going to have a great show today because I've been saying we were getting close to Rumble for the last couple of days, and we got a payout. So we are literally $10 from fully funded today. Which means we're automatically going to go like the full 3.5 hours in a vain attempt to make $10 on Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, or Twitch, preferably.
Sounds like fun.
Well, we can't count it if it goes into Rumble or YouTube, so that's why we want to make the 10 in those places, so we can count it and call it good. Look at Johnny being considerate to his girlfriend. Well, those are hellacious rumors, sir. Who said such a thing, Sandman? How's it going? Big tits, hello, digger. Wow, St. Caesar's firing hard. Thursday.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure you're the big tits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now
How's it going, big tits? And then I get the hello.
Now I'm dumb and emasculated. That's a double hit for me. God damn it, Johnny. It's like an epic fail roll. All right, I got to roll back my chair, speaking of rolls. Because, speaking of rolls, because I am a touch too close, and it makes me look a lot bigger than Digger. That's better. It shakes
you
the
go.
world when I do it. The world shakes when I move, because I'm
Hi,
fat.
Wild. Sure you are.
Yeah. Wild Saffron in the chat. Good to see you. Digger and the Kidder, says Lab Glass. Don't get that started. Oh, boy. What porn does Digger have on her computer that makes it so slow? It's a whole variety of things. OnlyFans,
Yeah.
Pornhub.
No idea.
She's part of a secret feet site that Brian keeps trying to hack into her PC to find out about.
Yep.
It's like a secret society of foot pics. I know. I've seen it. What do we have? Day 2 of tariffs. Had to go to McDonald's and ask for ketchup packets, and also found a used tea bag in a cup. Must be my lucky day. You can use them tea bags multiple times, you know.
I know. Hey, Federalis, it's gonna as much as it has sucked to be a Canuck, it's gonna suck really, really hard now. It's gonna get a lot worse.
Why would you do it? Why?
But recycling a tea bag, that's just common sense.
That's just gross. I don't
like,
even...
Like he says, do you know how many cups of tea you can get out of one bag of tea?
I
know
don't
how
ever...
expensive things are here?
I make my tea from loose tea, and I steep it in a kettle.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants can afford the good stuff.
Dude, it's literally it's grass clippings. Like somebody mows their lawn and they put it in a bag and you buy it for $5. How is this hard to get a hold of in Canada?
You have no idea just how expensive things are here. Our money is worth less than yours, but everything costs more than it does in your country.
Jesus Christ, I can finally hear y'all. These first Wednesday of the month tornado siren tests are lame and gay. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Rusty Grammar. I'm glad you can hear us. We're glad you can be here. It is Wednesday, which means this Friday, the Big Friday Fun Day, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to kind of get people amped about. It's a drinking stream, a smoking stream, all of that. Trying to earn a little funding to just kind of butter the path moving forward. And, of course, the YouTube and Rumble support always helps out when they buy out, because that's how we got to today where it is. So thank you again for all that, and thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. I'm using the Streamlabs merchant store thing, and because of that, I've been doing a lot more work on the dashboard. And I gotta say, I don't know what their system is for tracking views, but their view tracking system sucks. Because, like, their view tracking system is like, you have an average viewership of 9, you have an average viewership of 7, and you peaked at 9. And I'm like, okay, now I'm willing to believe that's my average viewership if it were that way on each channel. But it's like, no, 2 channels run double digits the whole time. And it's not like they're the exact same double digits. It's not like everyone's just opening 3 browsers. So how the hell are you telling me that that's all we have? Like, I get you don't count Rumble, but you don't count YouTube at all? Because, like, YouTube right now is at 10, and that's incredibly low. That's incredibly low. But we did just start the show. In, like, an hour, it'll be up to, like, 45, 50, and then we'll be at, like, 30 to 40 on YouTube, and then we'll have, like, 5 to 7 on Twitch. So I think it's just counting the Twitch numbers. Sam,
seems fair.
New business idea, make your own tea bags. Well, I don't know. Definitely not. Make your own tea bingo? I think he meant bags. I don't even know. All right, if Canada gives us all their eggs, we will take the tariffs away, says Return Trip. Sam V. Digger, I've been watching all your past shows, and it doesn't hurt your body sitting in the floor like that for all this time.
No, it was it's only started to hurt a little bit, but the reason I sat on the floor all the time was because I hadn't got a handle on my OCD, which I've definitely done now, because you can see the couch blankets are all, well, they're not, but they're a lot worse than they used to be. But more importantly, I fidget and I move because of my fibro, and everything hurts. when I was sitting on the floor, it was less noticeable. It didn't bother people so much. But now that I'm sitting in a chair, I fidget and I move, and apparently that's annoying to people. So
I'm sorry, you said what?
I still sit on the floor. Like when I'm watching a movie or something, I'll sit on the floor just as often as I'll sit on the couch.
I don't know what that's like. I don't fidget at all.
Yeah.
This motion that happens. Like people are always like, dude,
I've
are
never
you
noticed.
are you a tweaker? And I'm like, no, I've been doing this since I was a baby. What, meth? No, the moving. The rocking back and forth, not the meth. The meth was recently. No, I'm just kidding. You're still beautiful, girl. Hey, easy, easy. OCD is no joke. Yeah, say that 3 times. Johnny, I'm so happy you're okay. Some guy got caught selling horse meat in Florida. We took horse meat off the main menu, says King Kong Dong. I don't have a menu, so you can't take any horse meat on or off, but thank you for being here, King Kong Dong. I keep adjusting myself because that's the problem with the nice shirts. I like the nice shirts, but I slide in the chair, and my body naturally wants to plank out on me. So as I stop paying attention to my body and I like fidget, I start planking out more and more, and I just start going, and I'm just going to slide out of this thing like a fucking noodle. All right.
What you're saying is we need to get you a seatbelt.
It's not helpful. That's not that.
No? I would have thought a seatbelt hung low would be perfect so that you wouldn't slide down like a
yeah,
limp
no, I
noodle,
mean as an
right?
idea, yeah, it's great as an idea. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't think that's what we want. Like, don't say it. Oh, get Johnny a high chair and a bib.
Nice.
Fuck it. Just turn it all off. It's over. I've been trying to be nicer, dress nicer, put a little more effort into this shit like I care, and now just get him a bib. All right, get him a bib.
I just said seatbelts.
Yeah.
You're being mean.
But see where seatbelts leads us. It's annoying to them. They can deal with it. From what I've seen, you're absolutely perfect as a streamer, says Saint Aaron. Well, thank you, Saint Aaron. I feel the same about me, too. Oh, you meant her. Oh, shit. All right, anyways.
I met him. Shit.
Nah.
Sorry.
Who are we supposed to just didn't now Saint Aaron's not going to clarify, so we can all just sit here and wonder.
We can all just wonder.
The wonderment of the world. So yes, extremely high goal of $10 today. We've got 3.5 hours to make $10. So if someone throws in like 5 on Venmo, PayPal, or Twitch, that's literally putting us ahead of our pace, if you will. Not that any of that's happened yet, and I will link the PayPal things in just a second. But yeah, so we have that. What?
A Rumble is on a roll. I was scrolling back to get a good comment. They're all good comments. Sorry, YouTube, you guys are good too. But Wild said, and I wanted to read it. Elizabeth Warren being called Pocahontas in the congressional record of presidential address is absolutely ideal. I that was one of my favorite moments. He literally called her Pocahontas, and it was literally put into the records. Like hundreds of years from now, if we're all still here, someone can go and start reading the records and see Trump calling her Pocahontas.
This is true.
And it tickles me. The historian in me is just tickled pink.
And in the year of our Lord 2025, let it be known that one man named Donald J. Trump in a presidential address referred to one of the congresspeople as, quote, Pocahontas. I don't know who Elizabeth Warren was, but I'm sure she was a lady of diverse heritage. Yeah, so that is cool. We have the highlight moments. We have 5 highlight moments from the thing. There's a couple things about the congressional address that we'll talk about. It's Ash Wednesday, for your information, says Sam V. Right? No more poochkies for me.
I don't know what that means.
They're delicious treats. Delicious donuts of an amazing, unbelievable quality. Quite frankly, they're crack. And I don't know why bakeries don't sell them more than just the holiday, but they do it just at the time. And it's getting to the point where it's becoming a bigger and bigger thing because more and more people who are not religious, who do not follow all this shit, are finding out about puchkis. And as soon as they find out, because here's what happens. Puchkis are a sharing food. You get a box of them, right? You get a box of puchkis. And they're all either the powdered sugar or glazed, whatever, but they're all filled with different shit. So you're sharing the puchkis. You're not going to eat them all. They're big-ass donuts. You're giving them out. Everybody's having a puchki, and then they're like, oh, these things are great. And then they want to get one, and they can't because it's a limited time thing. So then everybody finds out about it. It's this slow burn in society that puchkis have been growing. They're becoming the next, the next McRib. Except it's not built to a specific brand. The puchki is a type of donut, not a specific brand. So everybody, you can get your local baker's puchkis or whatever. But the point is, everybody's getting in on puchkis. Now you can't fucking find the goddamn things when they show up. Day one saying, yes, Polish donut.
They're only there for that one thing?
They're there for like a month at most. There's for like a month leading up to Fat Wednesday. Los Federales, no, I have to correct you on that. I am not a history buff, but I do for a fact know that Ash Wednesday was in fact not established to commemorate Auschwitz. That is just a random coincidence. That is not. How could you say such a thing? Why? Why would you? All right, we're getting the show rolling. People are filling in. King Kong Dong saying, Digger, give Johnny a smooch. People don't follow your orders, King Kong Dong. This is not a dictatorship. This is not what you think it is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't nuzzle my chair. I like cheese.
No, I was trying to sniff you. Someone asked me to sniff you the other day. Don't remember that?
No, I don't. And I would say
I'm the dumbass who actually tries to do that stuff. I'm the dumbass who actually gave the chat bubble a blowjob one live stream.
Lucky
Family
chat
game night
bubble.
was fun.
Yeah, but no, I would say overall, like, I don't know, one of the beauties is that you don't have to smell me in this situation, whether I smell good or bad. It doesn't have to bother you. What if I smelled like a campfire and it was driving you nuts because we wanted to go sit by a campfire? You couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Doing a show.
I would. Yeah, I really like a campfire. Right.
Who was that? Fettuccine El Poo Poo. Thank you for crop dusting me with the fucking bear. All right, that's awesome. Thank you for that. When you have furry children, you sniff.
When you have furry children, you sniff? I don't know.
Is it like a song? Like a parody or something? When a child comes along, you must sniff it. That's the Biden remix. Don't do that.
Yes. Yeah.
When a stick of glue comes along, you must sniff it. I don't think that'll help. Hello, when you first. Yeah, dogs get stinky. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't sniff. I don't sniff things, I guess. I used to make a joke about huffing cats, and it was a thing where I would pick up a cat and pretend to snort it, and it was mostly to freak out the cat and make everyone laugh. But yeah, no, I don't. That was a inside bit with friends a while ago. I don't even do that anymore. I'm a recovered cat addict. I only have two.
I've only had a couple of dogs. I don't really. I'm a cat person. They don't smell. They're very good about keeping themselves clean.
That's not entirely true. They don't smell as long as you're a good person cleaning up after the litter boxes and everything. If you don't take care of your cats, oh boy, can they smell.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, so we've got all of our first hour stories loaded up. A whole buttload of fun. I got to wait for this ad to start first so I can pause it because these guys love to just insta-start on their own, so it doesn't matter what I do. All right, so we've got all that loaded up. Oh, my God, MyPillow's got ads. Mega sale. The My Cross necklace. Okay, no offense, dude. My Cross? What is My Cross going to do? It's better than regular Jesus. It's more comfortable and more people need it. Be sure to get your My Cross. No, dude. No, the pillows, the towels, okay, fine. But now you're selling a crucifix? You realize Jesus wasn't a huckster, sir. He was not quite for that. So you might not want to do... I don't know. I don't think he would approve. Just saying. I don't know, but I don't know the guy. Never met him.
Yeah.
Only heard about him in a pamphlet I read on like a People magazine one time. And that was just because I was looking for the article about Hugh Jackman being gay and single, and I was like, finally. All right, what was I looking for? There we go.
The truth comes out.
No, it doesn't. All right, where is it?
I think I've got it. My PC was really doing a lot of jittery, robot-y stuff. I hope it wasn't too bad for the stream, but I've had to shut just about everything down. Hopefully it'll be okay now.
No, you've been fine on our end, but
Been fine? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not over here.
But yeah, dude, like, I know we've canceled foreign aid, but is there any chance like the American government can fund me to just fly to Digger's house and fix her computer for her? Because apparently she needs it. Guys, it's getting bad. All right, so
it is.
We're gonna have to cover this
and
a couple of times.
It's not the cat fur.
It's not the cat fur. Well, at least not anymore.
No,
not anymore. We're gonna have to cover this a couple of times. I know you guys have been asking for it for a bit. I also I was alerted to by yours truly that somebody made a clip about Aaron's merch and it being crap and whatnot, and they featured my shirt in the video in the thumbnail. We may cover that video later if we run out of everything else. I don't know. I'm not planning to.
I
But
never
either way,
even watched it, but the thumbnail was perfect. The exotic meat market shirt is like right there.
is it the
And
actual
I may
shirt
may
or
not have, yeah, well, the yellow like we were talking about.
right? But is it actually the shirt or is it like the thumbnail of a picture from the website?
No, it's he's got the shirt and he's got the cup.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually screw it. I'm pulling this up now.
See, he doesn't even look at this stuff. He's just going to trust that it's okay. It's a 41-minute video that I will never watch. I just thought the thumbnail was brilliant because he's showing everyone that watches his shit. That's a whole new market of people.
Yeah, I understand.
Buy the exotic meat market. And then the best part was when I saw it, I may or may not have gone into the comment section of his video, and I may or may not have dropped the link to your specific merch, like your Streamlabs merch channel, saying that all of your merch can be found there. And
I don't see the merch
quality
actually
stuff.
in this video.
No, I have no idea. I never watched the video.
No, I'm
All I
scrolling
know
through
is
it.
that it's the
I'm-
thumbnail. It's literally just the thumbnail.
Yeah, and like surprise, this channel thing. This sucks. This video is not at all what it claims to be. Because
I don't care.
he doesn't show the cup or the shirt in the video because he was saying that their merch sucked, and no offense, like the merch quality of Teespring has been talked about before, and I thought we in general weren't happy with it and moved on from it for that reason. But I'm scrolling through this. He's literally got clips of Aaron and April. Like that's how from far back this is going. So this is content he's airing from over a year ago, and I'm scrolling through it, like looking for even one scene where we stop on our current merch, and I don't have any of that. It's just a weird.
Oh.
It's I want to get views, so I made a clip of clips of me complaining about. Either way, I can't get the thumbnail thing to show up on here. Like,
you can?
No, if I click the link on my screen, like it'll show up in the chat thing, like where you sent me the link, but it won't show up on the screen, so we can't show them the thumbnail of it. Anyways, we have a better one anyway, so we'll do that.
The thing I got a kick out of is the fact that he's doing your advertising for you. The exotic merch, the exotic meat market shirt is like smack dab right there up front and center. And I may have gone into the comment section of that video and dropped the link to your merch, Streamlabs merch store.
Right. Well, I
Telling them
appreciate that.
There's other stuff. So
now I have to really pray that Streamlabs is decent, because otherwise you're like, hey guys, get it from here. And I've ordered it. It hasn't gotten here yet. So we'll see. I'm keeping my breath relatively calm and held for now. We'll see how it is when it gets here. I'll wear it on stream and stuff. Like, because I think I don't remember what I ordered 3 or 4 things. I know I got like the cup, the hoodie and whatever. And if I got the shirt and the hoodie, like I'll wear the shirt one day, the hoodie one day, whatever, and I'll show them literally. I'll be like, look, I'm wearing it. This is the thing. And after that, I'm gonna have to order some new merch, I think, for me to display on the show because and this is something we'll talk about a few times. I've been kind of waiting to let the room fill up. I don't see Brian S. That was one I was hoping to see in here before we brought it up the first time, but oh well. Grab my lighter. The merch store that you guys know and love, because it's been here for 2 days, has gone through a growth period. I told 41 Minutes, why are people that desperate? I have no idea. But let me tell you what that video is. And you know what? I don't care what anyone says about this because I don't like the guy at all, and I've made that clear. This is kind of brilliant of him. It's 41 minutes of old footage that no one would give two shits to look at. But because he put the picture of the new merch and the bullshit about, oh, Aaron's stealing from his audience or whatever, people will sit through at least a chunk of that 41-minute video to just watch old crap they'd never give a shit about. They're like, all right, get to the point, get to the point. It's like one of those internet memes where it's like, keep reading the story, keep reading the story, keep reading the story. And then you keep reading the story, and then you find out the thing they promised was never a thing. They just want to hold you in as long as they can. And they won. Congratulations, they got you. So it's like, all right, cool, great. Yeah, 41 minutes. I ain't watching a 41-minute video. And if you're going to rip on someone's merch, you can do it in a couple of seconds. Look at this shit. It sucks. Plus, that doesn't... Yeah. Why say, like, I have the merch and it sucks, and you put those pictures out there like that? In fact, I want to click the thumbnail. I'm worried he might not even have the merch. Because Aaron was saying merch orders from that stuff. Oh, that's right. We got to take... We got to take Digger off the screen when we do this way.
That's okay. At least.
Oh wait, no, we can show it. We can show the thing. Yeah, the picture, the picture of the mug and the picture of the steel toe shirt. Like, people can't quite see it. I don't think. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like the shirt's wrinkled and stuff, so it looks like he actually got the items. But I don't know. And the shirt was it Mersh? Whose video is it? It's NLO's, Kyle. It's NLO's video. It's
I don't
Patrick
even know
Felton.
why it came up on my feed. I don't watch his stuff. I haven't even been watching any Kino stuff lately. They're not talking about anything that I gave a shit about.
Well, I can say this, and we're like a half hour in, so we gotta start getting stuff. We're going for a full 3.5 hours because we're only $10 away from making our nut today, which is incredibly close. So if you can throw in $5-10. Call it a day. We're great. And as soon as this thing tells me a merch order has gone through, we'll use those. But for those of you that do want the merch stuff, that maybe do want the shirt, I certainly hope it's not shitty. Like I'm gonna get my stuff in here that I paid for, and we'll see. But the merch store has been updated. We now have the gem mug in white. We have the gem tee with white printing available in 4 colors, and we have our new item. Digger logo merchandise.
Yay.
You can get the distressed hat that says Digger Lover on it. You can get the Digger Lover hat. That is available on the store. You can also get the Digger Lover shirt, available in an assortment of colors for men, and the only one at her request, the only one that we're releasing for women. She requested that we have a ladies' tee, and for her, we have gone through the effort of making a ladies' tee. This is literally the cheapest one I can get, and yeah, I might be able to finagle.
They did not have any options for ladies' tees. It was very strange.
They used to, and they cut one out.
You don't even get to change color.
Yeah, they had one that was like the men's tee that we arranged for with this one. And they cut that item out. It's no longer on the marketplace. But I know I have I think a mug and a hoodie, possibly a shirt or a patch also coming in. One of the two. I either have a patch or a shirt. Either way, I love the hoodie just because I like the hoodies, and I want the hoodie to be good because I like the johnny-krutches Trust Fall Enthusiast. That's one of my first logo things. But yeah. And if this stuff comes out nice, we'll keep making stuff. We've adjusted the water bottle. Now people can get the water bottle. It has the Johnny-Krutches doll with the mini logo and just the big logo on the other side. So now the water bottle makes more sense. And again, more Johnny doll merch for those who want that. As well as, again, also available in black and white patch, the 100% certified digger lover. So everybody that wants to be a digger lover can get it. Does the chicken in the middle come with the shirt? No, there's no chicken in the middle. My dad would disown me if he saw me in that. Dude, that's why you need it. I can't wear that phrase in my neighborhood, says Kyle. I'm not seeing the link to the hippo steaks. Smoke out prod. There are no hippo steaks. There is no meat market. It's a goddamn gag. It's a gag. It's a gag. That's why it's on a mug. That's why it's on a shirt, because it's a gag. There's no actual meat market, but there is a shop where you can buy merchandise from said meat market, and I will link that merch thing in the chat right now.
Oh, I have no idea, Fallen. What's a circulid?
Yes, yeah, definitely not. We'll talk to it about that, Johnny. We'll talk to IT about that. No. There's no IT to talk to. Talking to IT is implying that there's supposed to be a link. There is no link. There is not supposed to be a link. There is no link. All right, and in this one. Oh, damn, I pinned the shop. I didn't mean to pin the shop. I'll have to pin the other things later. But yeah, so all of the merch that you could want for there is there. I kind of want the water bottle eventually, but I'm holding off on that. I think, honestly, if I get my merch sometime soon here and it doesn't suck balls, I'm getting a digger hat. Like, I'm probably a badge. I'm going to get a digger badge and a Johnny badge, and I'm going to have them stitched onto my hoodie. I'm going to be wearing a Trust Fall Enthusiast hoodie. I'm going to have a white Just Kidding LLC Cross Crutches badge, and I'm going to have a certified 100% digger lover badge. I'm going to have both, and I can't wait till somebody gets mad at me. Smoke out prod. Someone's asking about deals on trouser snakes. That's a troll, yes. Yeah, definitely, because, again, we don't have a meat market, so that would be a troll. All righty. So we've got a lot of stuff to get into. I'm pretty sure we look like we've pretty much filtered in, especially over on Rumble. Hello, Twitch and YouTube. Good to see all of you guys. Rumble really taking the lead. I'm assuming most of our audience has seen the congressional address. I'm assuming so. If not, you've almost definitely heard about it. We have a bunch of things to talk about with it. And I might even pull up one of the third hour ones after we do this. We have a bunch of like the favorite moments that people were having. But a lot of these aren't videos. Oh my dear Lord. But we might have to share the memes. Yeah, we're going to have to share the memes. We're going to have to share the memes. I'm going to have to screen share memes. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's watch, however, possibly one of the funniest video moments on. All right.
While we do that, if you want to take me off so I can pour coffee, please.
Okay. Well, here, let me flip over to this and then pull you out of this
that's
one.
That's what I was thinking.
Because then I don't need to. All right, there you go. And I had it on a button, and they took away my button because it's tricky. Tricky little mix.
Can we buttons? It's not nice.
All right, so you're off. There you go.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you can mute yourself and everything. That way you don't. It will be great. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, so here we have JD Vance and the other guy. I forget his name now.
Johnson.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Johnson. It's like a cock. Anyhow, so Trump in the address, go.
In sight, the United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with no anything.
I'm guessing the Democrats are the ones applauding, supporting Ukraine's defense. Everybody else is just shaking their head.
Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Look at Mike Johnson's trying so hard to.
And I've got to pretend that it's okay. You,
Oh.
ironically, for the person who stole someone else's culture to try and win an election, you have incredibly thin skin. All right, the dude next to her, though, that's genuine smile. The guy next to her is like, no, that's good. That's a zinger. That's the difference between men and women. This is such a fake, like, you can see the downturn part where she's like, I'm mad, but I'm smiling through it. Like, she's frumpy facing it. This guy over here is like, nah, that's fine. Guys, remember the Pocahontas bit? He called her out. That's funny. Like, and then this guy's just like, I remember when political discourse was respectable. It's like, no, it never was. It just used to pretend to be.
No, he's stoned. He's wondering when he can take off and.
Well, damn, he's lucky. We Frozen says, oh, dude, we had a KBS drop.
Oh shit.
We had a KBS drop. It's coming back up. We all iced up. Yeah, letting the KBS come back up. KBS dropped. Coming
Wild says back.
Yeah. I don't know. I reset the router yesterday before the show. Like, after I got done doing the morning show, I went straight upstairs and reset the router and the Wi-Fi. So, like, I cold booted both of those. So it ain't that issue. And now we're back up to normal. It's just like some sort of weird spike. Those do happen once in a while, but strange that it happened.
Yeah.
All right. Oz saying, hi, Johnny, who is your hot friend. First of all, Oz, welcome to the show. Love you, Oz. Secondly, I say this as a professional, a fellow professional broadcaster and friend. Back off, she's mine. All right, no, this is the lovely Digger 420. She streams on several shows. You know what? Here, I'll disappear for a minute and go pretend I'm doing something like making coffee. You talk about yourself.
Hi. I'm Digger 420. I stream as well. I am actually a lot less professional than Johnny and Aaron, which isn't saying much, I know. I hang out with my chat and I hang out with my friends and I read books. And that's what I do. I ran into Johnny because I'm a chatter in LawTube. And so when Nick tanked his life, I kind of found out about Steel Toe. So, yeah, that's me. That's what I do. Johnny's fun. We both smoke pot, and we get to giggle on a Wednesday morning together. Okay, good.
Tears. It brought me to tears. I was moved. Deeply moving, emotional story. Roller coaster. Ups, downs.
Right?
Thought I was going to come for a minute. It's Minnesota, Johnny. Might need a hot boot. What's a hot boot? It's a Canadian virus. Only happens on Digger days. Oh, no.
You know what? It could be my tech gremlins. Ask Shenny. They do spread out.
Falling the great. I called dibs on the Digger first. No, you didn't. And even if you did, it doesn't work that way. Don't you have a wife? Back off. Johnny looks like a prime target for lunch money thievery. I mean, I do look dorky as shit, but I don't know about lunch money thievery. What makes you think I have lunch money? I still need $10 to make today work. So, if we could move on that, I'll open the apps on my phone and then share the links so we can move on with the show and not worry about it. So, yeah, Elizabeth Warren really didn't want to celebrate. Oh, shit. Well, today's officially knocked out. Thank you very much. We're $5 into tomorrow. Thank you for the 15.
Thanks, guys.
I believe it's. Did it? Should I think she put her name in quotations. I don't know if it doesn't look like she put her name in quotations, so that's not her
thanks,
screen
girl.
name. I'm not going to read that screen name.
Whoever. You said she, so I know it's a woman.
I think it's a woman. Again, I'm basing it off of the name, but now I can't even prove that. I got to go up to this first, though, before I forget. So now we're on tomorrow's goal, $60 from there. Literally everything we make today will go towards future goals. That is incredibly awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You guys are awesome.
Fallen saying, I got rid of her. She was too short. Well, then, dude, I got some bad news for you, Fallen. How short is too short? Anyways. Yeah, we have 3 hours left in the show. We've only talked about the Pocahontas clip, which I thought was hilarious. I'd like your opinion.
It.
What did you think of the discourse and just back and forth of the congressional speech as a Canadian?
Oh, it was the most entertaining speech I think I've ever seen. And especially considering I'm a Canadian, I've seen quite a few. I'm boring and I like politics. So it was very entertaining. I really enjoy Trump. He makes life fun. He really does for me. Even when he makes it more expensive, he makes it fun.
I too felt like it's something I'd never seen before, at least just in terms of, like, one, it felt like a lot more of the room was on the president's side than not, which isn't entirely unheard of, but, like, it was a clear, like, oh, we love everything this guy does, and then the other people hating it. It was really interesting considering the way the whole election went. It's weird to see people that are so, no, we have to hate literally anything he does. You do realize most of the people support anything he's done. Like, yeah, but we still have to hate it. We still have to hate it. And we were talking about the congressional thing, and I don't want to go to this one next. Anyway, and there's our timestamp. Dems. All right, so we got to talk about this one, and I want to grab the one from Colbert.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You cheated on her because you have a small dick. All right. Anyways, sorry, I just don't like that guy.
That's fine. Labby, no, I'm on the West Coast. I'm as far west as you can get before you hit the ocean in BC.
So far, anyways. All right. Nope, that's Trump and J.D. Vance. That's not the one. Where's the one I wanted of... I think it was an MSNBC one. Because I thought you sent it to me. Endless War, Roller Coaster, bunch of Tesla. Colbert, there we are. It was in the second hour. I'm going to steal the second hour story.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring up Colbert. Because we're talking about the other stuff, we're going to put this stuff over here. We'll do like one big section of inaugural address crap, and then we'll get to the other stuff. There we go. No, don't put that up there. That goes there. All right, and then I have to get the one about the kid too. Where's the?
Yes,
the one about
that
the
one was
kid?
not for me.
All right, I think it was in the beginning, wasn't it? I'm trying to find it. Oh, yep. Nope,
I just listen to you as you talk about it.
Yep. Nope. It's it's there. It's literally the next one we have up. Actually, it's the one that was playing.
Okay.
We're gonna skip the ad. We're gonna go to this. All right. So this This video is 2 minutes and 47 seconds long. If you didn't watch last night's address, one of the people in the president's box, or as I usually call it, the Make-A-Wish section. They bring up people who've had horrible crap that either the president can somehow say he helped with or helped avert, or just literally like, and congratulations because you've got a brand new car kind of deal. It's not a bad thing by any means. So I'm not trying to sound demeaning when I say that, but it is very much the Make-A-Wish section. So during the Make-A-Wish section, he talks about one kid, and again, I don't think Trump or the Trump administration had bubkiss to do with this. Kid survived cancer. Let's see the story, and then again, social media slamming the Democrats for their reaction to this. All right.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
All right, so now any of you who want to criticize his haircut or his head, go fuck yourself, because that is a result of surgery from removing brain cancer. He still has he's got a permanent scar where the intake tube used to be in his face. And his dad's picking him up. So again, What can you hate about this?
Absolutely nothing, unless.
All right, so his dad's a Texan. I didn't realize the Texan shirt. I take back my prior comment off air.
Oh, I thought it was an American shirt. I just saw the red.
No, it's a
shirt.
Texas flag shirt. I can guarantee. I ain't from Texas, but I can tell you that's a Texas flag shirt. And believe me, if you're gonna wear a shirt, 1 star, yeah, Texas
But in
flag.
2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain
Oh,
cancer.
2018.
The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Kid's just sick of standing. Dad's like, get up. He's like, fuck this. I'm tired. Okay, so he survived cancer after 6 years. No, go back. No. I gotta pause it. We're gonna pause it here.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
What the crip?
What the crip? Who's the crip we're talking about? The one on screen or the... God, this is why I hate Fox News. You paused it. You must not want it. No, I want to do my thing at my speed. You tards.
When it was the right time for my wife and I to launch our small business, we chose LegalZoom to create our LLC.
When it was the right time to trust my wife to trust launching our small business, we trusted LegalZoom. They put us in contact with Nick Ricada. He's a great lawyer, especially for traffic law. And quite frankly, I'm completely happy with the fact that I now have zero money in my bank account and my wife can't be found. Thank you, Ricada Law.
And business license. They made it so
I love ripping on ads when they're forcing me to play this. LegalZoom doesn't just suck. They suck out loud because they pay people like Fox to stuff their ad in front of your face. Fuck LegalZoom. All right. Now let me get back to the spot where a whole bunch of people seemed angry and upset that a kid survived cancer. Dude, just put him down. He wants to sit. He is not comfortable.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave...
That's the face of someone who's still dealing with brain cancer damage. He just, again, he doesn't want to get up. And he's like, get up. I'm like, oh, fuck this, Dad. I better get my pizza after this. All right, now here's it. One lady's clapping, almost tearful. Fucking hate this. Fucking hate this. Fucking hate this. But, like, why can't you guys just be happy? You're wearing pink, what, for breast cancer? But you can't support... We got pink and yellow ribbons. You're wearing all these causes, but you can't support a kid surviving against the odds. Yeah, that side of the aisle mostly. There's a couple of claps from a couple people like, well, I can't knock that.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer.
His loving father, his father loves him very much, has gone as far as to commit crimes just so his son can solve the crimes and arrest his father. Is it tragic? Yes, but it's a loving father taking care of his son. After all, was that not the last administration? A loving father stealing from people just to help his son. I'm sorry. That was too ironic, wasn't it? My apologies. All right, so yeah, well, we're almost done with this. We've got, we're almost done with the first hour. Shit, we got to get moving.
Actually, a number of times, the police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all.
We're sending you to Disney World.
I am asking our new Secret Service director have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer. Actually, a number of times. The police love him. The police departments love him.
Damn it, it's really hard
And
to do
tonight,
this bit.
DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all.
We're sending you to Mars.
The biggest honor of them all.
We're gonna F your mom.
DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all.
We're declaring you white.
I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
That kid just shit his pants.
Yeah.
And that dad
That
is
was awesome.
smiling while he smells it. So these people are just happy. So the last thing you would want is to pan over to a bunch of people who really aren't happy. There's the director of the Secret Service handing him his badge and his ID. He's just like, fuck yeah. He's pulling over so many people on his way home tonight. How awesome would that be in school? Like your teacher's like, no, this assignment's due. Excuse me, ma'am, I got to ask about the legitimacy of this assignment. I need to see your resource materials and speak with your superiors. Like he's got... Motherfucker's 13, he's got Fed
Secret
credentials.
Service gentleman, he's got tears in his eyes. He's genuinely thrilled about it.
Everybody's happy. Again, the only thing you would hate to see is a group of people who could shit on this because it doesn't mean anything. He's not really arresting people. It changes nothing about law enforcement. But the only thing you could really hate on this is like, well, that fucking kid, it looks good for Trump. Fuck him. And if you can hate the kid
Who
just
would do
because of
that?
Donald, you'd be a horrible person.
Hey,
Everybody should be clapping for this.
that.
Oh, he's hugging him. He's hugging him. This is just a feel-good moment,
Guys
people.
getting teared up.
This is a feel-good moment. They're chanting his name. That's great.
Thank you, DJ.
Oh, there's an entire side of the
Wait a
aisle
minute.
that didn't even fucking move. There's every Democrat. I can't support this nice kid getting his Make-A-Wish dream because it's a good thing for the guy. I don't that. You know, he called Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas because she claimed to have Native American heritage. So fuck him. Stupid little black kid. I wish that cancer killed you. I mean, come on, man. What kind of a sourpuss do you need to be that you can't be like, oh, come on, that's awesome. If your heart can't melt at that moment, congratulations, you're a jaded fucking we don't need you. And by the way, I completely believe wholeheartedly that there are Republicans who could be just as heartless and jaded where roles reversed.
I'm sure.
I completely believe it. But like I said, in this moment, we can shit on the Democrat heartless assholes because they're standing out pretty obviously. Yup, cutting in and out, says DJ. Yup, cutting in and out. What's cutting in and out? Sounds good. Stay hot, says Oz. Johnny looks like a prime target. Lunch Johnny called Johnny looks like, can we get Trump to poke Warren in the eye? Where's the tie? There's no tie because I didn't want to wear a tie, man. I do the shirt because I want to do the shirt. If I don't want to do the shirt, I won't do the shirt. It goes on as long as it needs to and if I want. And if you need cocaine and Molly. Thank you, Richard Head 77, but I don't. I'm good. My doctor
But if you
prescribed
do.
me 2 beers and a bump. I effing love that bit. I wish I could play one bit from SNL on my show. 2 beers and a bump was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. And like they've done the Noticinol commercials and things like that. But 2 beers and a bump was one of the funniest like medical commercials I've ever seen in a while.
Yeah.
And I'll say this for Shane Gillis, it's not like groundbreaking comedy. It's just like he's like, hey, 2 beers and a bump. Like that idea was okay and it was executed well. And it's just kind of his wheelhouse of comedy. But it was great and I miss it and I wish it was a thing. Hello, Johnny and Digger, my second favorite Canadian. MSO, who's your first favorite Canadian?
MSO.
Who's number 1? Who's this pretender to the throne? I will snuff them out. Digger is the greatest Canadian.
I was thinking, probably talking about Los Federales, perhaps.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know, but still, traitor. Anyways, I will never tell. And that's why you're a pussy. Put your stances where your mouth is. Don't throw that out there. Digger, my second favorite Canadian. That's a low blow jab, my friend. And if you're going to throw that jab, you got to respond with the follow through, which means you got to say who's number one, who's holding the title, who's got the crown. But you won't do that. You're going to call her out and be like, second favorite, and then fuck off. Fuck you. Anyways, as a John Candy.
MSO is right. Yeah. John Candy's better.
No, he isn't. He's dead.
It was a great rant and all, but no, I think I'm nowhere near John Candy level status. I mean, I'm great.
Yeah, not yet.
Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty great.
Look,
John Candy is
I am not trying to blow hot air up your cooter. That's later. Anyhow, what I'm saying is that in the realm of accomplishments, you have surpassed John Candy because he's dead. John Candy.
I outlived him.
Yeah, you outlived him.
That's all I have to do.
So John Candy can't
win.
be a better Canadian because he can't accomplish any more. He's a great Canadian, a historical Canadian, an amazing Canadian. If we were comparing comedic talents, yeah, he's blowing you out of the water by leaps, bounds, and miles. But in terms of being a great Canadian, he is dead and you are not. That's 90% of being Canadian is being alive.
Well,
because I argue to you,
that.
What's the difference between a dead Canadian and like say a dead Italian? Other than the fact that one reeks of garlic, you're not going to figure it out. Like, it's all the same. So, I argue there is no country when you're dead. Why? Because you're not really here. You're worm food. Anyways, we have to ring a bell for, it's been kind of casually ringing in the background because I'm holding on to it. We have to ring the bell for Los Federales. 43 months, holy shit. Thank you for supporting the program for 43 months. That kind of support keeps us going. It keeps this thing on the air, and I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Cowbell coming in for Lab Glass. Hey-o. There we go. And as soon as I do that, he types in the frickin' Rumble chat. Johnny is my second favorite cripple. Who's the frickin' first one, Lab Glass? Don't start this bullshit. Who's the first one? Who's a better cripple than me? Huh? Who's a better cripple than me? Don't tell me it's that fucking Quadfather bullshit. Screw that all day. I'm a better cripple than him every way. Bada bing, bada boom. Exactly, Rusty Grandma. Dudley Do-Right. Who's Dudley Do-Right? Ricky LaFleur is the greatest.
LaFleur. Alanis, Wayne Gretzky, John Candy. I thank you all, but I think Smoke Out Prods, he came in first, and I think he's the best. He's closest anyways. I think Norm MacDonald was the best.
Again.
Best Canadian.
No. I have to respectfully disagree. Because again, best Canadian, they're dead. They're not Canadians anymore. They're worm food. You cease being a country supporter when you are in the ground, because you can't stand for or against anything your country does. Like where, all right, John Candy, such a great Canadian. Norm Macdonald, such a great Canadian. Your personal stance on the booing of the national anthem is that it's wrong. What have they publicly said about it?
So they're not particularly relevant to the time. Doesn't make them.
That's because they're no longer Canadians. They are Canadians of history. They are Canadians of history. Why? Because they're gone.
Oh. Oh wow. Well, I'm feeling a lot better about my status in life now. Thank you.
King Kong Dong saying, Johnny, I'm doing a nerd thing next week. Lord of the Rings trivia night he's either saying at the Ultimate or Thursday at the Ultimate. I don't know. Either way, I don't know a lot of Lord of the Rings trivia. I haven't read the first book. I don't remember if I read the second. I know I read the third, and I've seen all three movies. That's my basic. And I've played a lot of games about Middle Earth because I'm a fucking dweeb. So yeah, I don't got a lot of knowledge accessible. MSO Stephen Hawking. Who is he? I never heard of that guy. Starship Troopers reference. The only good Canadian is a dead Canadian. Dude, hobo chili recipe. Don't do that. Don't make me quote Starship Troopers and use it to make me say a hurtful thing that I don't support. You know what you're doing. I can't resist Starship Troopers. Honestly, Johnny Rico's best performance. And is that the actor's name? No, it isn't. It's the character's name. I can't remember the actor's name to save my life. But He played Johnny Rico, so he gets that pass. Justin Bieber wouldn't have been Diddied if he had stayed in Canada. This is true.
Right? Very true.
That's why Justin Bieber will never be the greatest Canadian, because he got R-worded for fame. Johnny's right. Digger is way hotter than Norm. I agree on that one, too. Rico, you damn apes want to live forever. Like, all right. So, yeah, that... Do you want to know more? I can't. See, you can't say Starship Troopers and leave me there. I'm going to quote the damn thing constantly.
That movie we turned into the best drinking game ever. You take a drink when you hear anyone say bug. Take a drink when you hear anyone say Rico. You take 2 drinks every time you see a dismembered, or not a dismembered, but an adult with an appendage missing.
Okay. Just doing the math here quick. Hold on. Wouldn't it just be easier to get like a crazy straw and put it into the booze and just keep drinking?
Yes. Yes, at that point. Yes. There's an awful lot of bugs in Rico's.
Dude, have you seen any movies other than the first one?
They did more.
That's a no.
I read the book, okay? That first one, that one was horrible. The only reason I like it was because it was so bad it was good.
They did sequels to that movie. They did sequels to that movie. They did multiple sequels in live action and 3D CGI. I've seen them all. I've seen them all. They're all horrible mindfuck pieces of shit. Oh, God. I can't wait. Like, I am going to expose you to some Yes, it's Casper Van Dien, but fuck off. He's Johnny Rico. Anyways, I can't wait. Like, you need to... I need to find a way to do, like, movie night, and I'm just going to, like Clockwork Orange, strap you in a chair and keep your eyelids open and make you watch the other movies. Because if you think the first one is bad or overuses the source material to push a political agenda or any of that shit, look at the other ones. They prove that no, there was a bar and they got just above it. Everybody else was like, no, our motto, aim low, and that's what we're gonna do. So,
wow.
MSO says Canadians are only allowed one movie every 3 years because if they watch more than one, it's going to drain the power grid. They only have so many hamsters.
Right.
And they don't even put them on wheels like a civilized society. They just rub them together for the static electricity and then touch a balloon. It's weird.
Just don't touch a cat while you're wearing your headphones. I'm telling you, it's dangerous AF.
Smoke out prods. Oh, that scene. Thank goodness. I got worried for a second when you said Clockwork Orange. No, don't worry. We're going to reenact the whole movie, but that's the only part on camera. The other parts are for me. The Optic Nerve, Johnny and Digger, Mr. Q, 2 and 3 were bad. Yes, they were. 2 and 3 were bad. Mars Reclamation, the VR movie, bad. The one where Johnny Rico comes back and Casper Van Dien voices him, bad. It is so bad on every front, but it's so bad it's good. You've got to love it. Hobo chili recipe grape scene. I don't remember that. Definitely not going to do that. Good to know.
Yeah, maybe that was in 2 or 3 because I don't remember that in 1.
No. They're talking about Clockwork Orange, and I know that because I have only seen Clockwork Orange on heavy substances. So I remember a lot of Clockwork Orange, but I'm also missing a lot of individual pieces of Clockwork Orange because, Swiss cheese experience. I remember the milk bar. I remember the sitting in the chair thing. I remember the dude on the bench. I don't. Anyways.
Right, too. I don't remember a whole lot of that movie either. The same reasons. I don't think I've ever watched Clockwork Orange sober.
Alrighty. Rusty Grammar, LOL. I did realize you were talking to Lab Glass. Oh, Wild Saffron he's a singer for the Guess Who. Sadly, he is not based. Smoke some more, Safi. Wild Saffron is saying she needs to smoke some more. Okay. Shania is Canadian. Shania Twain.
Yes. There's an awful lot of us Canucks. Someone was saying Dan Aykroyd. He's someone
that's Shania Twain? Let's go, girls. That song haunts my dreams. I don't know if it's a Midwestern thing, like bad thing. I don't know if it's a Midwestern thing or what, but like when I was DJing, like there are certain songs that the ladies need to hear, and it's "I Want to Dance with Somebody," Whitney Houston, and Shania Twain's one of them too. Like they're different. They're not necessarily the same groups of women, but they have one thing in common. It's they'll come in as a group, and it's like they need this song, and then they just get it, but like with each other. And the problem is, like, they're on the floor getting at it with each other, and then you see other dudes that are like trying to like hook up with people, so they're trying to get involved with it, or boy, it's just a pain in the ass. And the whole time they're way too into it, and too many of them are singing it while they're drunk, which is fine for them because they don't remember it later. But I do. I have headphones on. I'm DJing, and I'm still like, oh, if only these things could be tighter while I'm doing the thing, because I'm just sitting there like, I just, let's go, girls. And you watch all these ladies move to the dance floor, and I don't know why, but it seems like every time the most confident one and the most flamboyant, like the most visible one, is the one that shouldn't be confident and visible. Not that she can't engage in the activity, just that you shouldn't be like, no, I'm powerful and beautiful. The best thing about being a woman. I'm sorry, but you're more like a bowling pin. Maybe the ball.
The entire time you're doing this, my goodness, I'm just imagining or remembering all the many times that I was at the bar and one of those songs would come on, and yeah, me and the girls would all go out to the dance floor, and I'm just thinking, my God, I was one of those women once.
Probably. The best thing about being a woman. Yeah. I love the people who hiccup themselves into a state of suspicion, where they're like, the best thing. Like, what just happened? I was taken over by the Holy Spirit. But am I powerful and beautiful, says King Kong Dog. That's what they call Digger in high school. What? A Clockwork Baldo? No.
Ew.
Did you ever play Suck In on My Titties Like You Wanted Me, Calling Me?
Oh, okay, now I do.
That's I'm powerful and beautiful. She was at the bar, offer sexual favors for a loony. I don't know if that's quite the case.
No, but my hometown actually had a $2 hooker.
Hold on.
Hung out between two buildings.
You don't make a good segue of a comment like, look, she was offering sexual favors for a loony. You're like, no, but as soon as you go the butt route, it literally negates everything that came before it. It's a general understanding of language. In the most case.
Just saying, I did know a woman who did sexual favors for a toonie.
Right. But you should say it that way. You should be like, I've never performed sexual favors. I did know a woman who performed sexual favors for a toonie. If you put butt in there, it makes everything beforehand seem completely disingenuous. So like I could be like, look, man, I'm not into dudes. I don't do that sort of thing. I don't run a meat market. I don't know where these rumors get started. But as soon as I get done smoking some sausage, I'm gonna be back at the shop. Like that's, again, it completely negates it.
Yeah, you lost me. You said smoking your sausage. What?
See what I mean? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. At least Shania is she treated up and got a husband. Her first husband was a mutt. That's what she called. That's what he's called.
No, her first husband was actually the music manager who handled such illustrious bands as Nirvana. He was very good at managing Canadian and Western talent.
I don't know about that.
Apparently an absolute dick.
I could believe that. I mean, look what happened in Nirvana.
Well, yeah, he married her. Got a lot of her money from what I understood.
I bet he was Albanian. We have
not where I thought you were going. Where's Sammy?
Where did you think I was going? Where would you think I was going with a comment like that? Shame on you. Shame. All right, we're going to grab the PayPal and the Venmo. We still have our first hour stories to do. We're going for another 2.5 hours because we have knocked out today's goal. We're going to throw these up there and pin them and just mention it the one time. Well, actually, we'll mention it a bunch of times, but we won't have to pin them in the chat a bunch of times. So there's that. If you throw any support on the Venmo, PayPal, or Twitch, it will be into the reservoirs by tomorrow, and we can count it towards the goals. Otherwise, when Rumble and YouTube issue a payout for us, we count it off the goal. That's why we had today's goal already met almost at the start of the show. We had a very small goal and one very generous person knocking out the very small goal. Oh, I already linked it twice. Jesus, Johnny, stop spamming your chat. No, yes, delete this message. I don't want it in there twice. And then go here, pin this message. Message successfully pinned. Okay, so now all of the pages have the straight link pins on there. I'm going to have to start keeping the merch store in the straight link pins. All right, there we go. We're good. Hooray, hooray, hurrah.
Oh, optic nerve. Yeah, I know. It's the problem with these. I went for the cheapest, easiest headphones, but I don't really like the fact that there's this weird space between. Like, why didn't they just make the headphone thing sit down here instead of putting the the wee Todded stuff. This elastic and Velcro, I feel like I'm wearing a special person's helmet.
Well, at least it's accurate. Hey ho, I'm a horrible person. Yeah, so we've got another like 2.5 hours of content, so we should probably keep moving because we've only gotten into we only got into the first one where we're like, hey, these Democrats are a bunch of assholes. They were shitting on a kid. Like I already aired the like the retort before Donald Trump even went live, and the fact that they were all just speaking from a like a script completely kills like any believability that they have. Like, oh, Donald Trump said this. That's a lie. And it's like when they're all doing it the same, like it's not even just the same messaging, the same trigger words, the same catchphrases. It's literally verbatim, word for word. They're saying and reading from the same script. You can't tell me that's not organized by one group or one person with an agenda, and that agenda was to hate Donald Trump. It was before he even gave his address. They knew what he would talk about in the address. No. So they, it's like I said, if you voted for Donald Trump because you're like, oh, I'm sick of the status quo, then I don't know if they realize this or not. The Democrats are the status quo, and they won't change. Instead of like, let's just double down. And in fact, we have a clip about that I want to get to. God, there's so much stuff I want to cover today. All right, but first I got to get this. I got to get this because this is just funny. Again, this is not, I'm covering this. It's technically political, but this is more about human moments today. That's what I should have called today's show. It shouldn't have been Digger Day 3 or 4 or whatever the fuck it is. It should have been Human Moments with Johnny and Digger. Ooh, that's what we could do. We can start a show together called Human Moments with Johnny and Digger. The first one, we can just be off screen. It could be Human Moments with Johnny and Digger. And that's the whole stream. Like, we'll get so popular from that. And we can't get struck because you can't tell if we're having sex. I sneezed.
I think the speech is going to be great, but I don't know how you do this for 90 minutes.
Well, would you look at that?
What the?
Well, would you look at that?
Jerry, you got to see this. Saying it. Trust me, after 15 walks,
when my hair started thinning, I wanted to.
What the fuck is that?
What's going on?
Because it was drug-free, which meant a lot because I didn't want the side effects.
To the moon.
My thicker hair gave a
What
huge boost to my
fuck?
social life.
It's playing in the background.
I'm trying to figure that out.
You leave open.
Stop waiting.
I really feel the best I ever had.
From Morgan Stanley.
It was something with the ad. Fuck the Independent.
Weird.
I do not like this. You played it for 5 seconds and then it cut to an ad. Do the ad first. And why the fuck were there 2 different ads that were playing in that audio? Because as soon as we skipped over it,
both disappeared.
Yeah.
By the way, I think the speech is going to be great, but I don't know how you do this for 90 minutes.
The hardest thing was doing it during Biden.
when the speech was a stupid campaign speech.
The hardest thing was doing it during Biden when the speech was a stupid campaign speech.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Is that it?
Yeah, it was stupid quick.
Well, we could have coordinated, I guess, but man, this is, I gotta be honest with you, this is by the way, I think the speech is going to be great. I don't know how you do this for 90 minutes.
Oh, so that's the part where I think this is going to be boring as shit. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
The hardest thing was doing it during Biden when the speech was a stupid campaign speech.
I love how he looked at it. He's like, oh, yeah, shit. Hardest thing was doing it during Biden when the speech was a stupid campaign speech. Oh, that's funny. Funny. But I have bad news for you. It'll be a campaign speech during Trump's last one, too, but it won't be for him. Unless you believe the people who say that Trump is going to become a dictator and never leave office.
Yeah, he's going to hang on forever.
I don't believe that because I don't think he wants to.
Yeah.
And he gives too much ammunition to the people that were like, see, we told you to do this, that, and the other. Like, if you want to own those people right now, just do your job and leave. And take what may. Because honestly, you aren't going to change things forever. If you stay in forever, it will never guarantee it. You're going to have to pass it on like Soros did. Soros is going to have his kid do everything. And it's going to be even worse.
Over 2 years ago now.
Yep. So now his kid's the one we got to stop. All right.
He's even worse than the dad.
They usually are. All right, so we're going to get this.
But how do you get worse than Soros?
I don't know. You get Soros in your lip after you get STD.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've got a lot of fun stuff still to go.
Hi, Pachyderm.
We have Brian S. Jesus. These autoplays and ads are getting ridiculous, right? They are. Brian S., I'm going to get back to this because you mentioned something that I think you should know about. We did update the official store, so I guess we'll count this as our. We addressed it in our first hour, so we'll count this as our second hour addressing of the store. The store now has Brian. Johnny 8 Books. How's the goal? Into tomorrow, sir. Feel free to chip in on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, any of those, because that's how we fund the show. I don't mean to sound like a dick, but I don't know. Has he? I don't recall if I've seen Johnny 8 Books ever throw in. Maybe he has. I don't know. Where's the store? Says Diamonds and Henna. I'll link it in the chats in just a second here. Buy a shirt, get a free ham. There's no free hams. There's no free hams. The shirt's a bit. It's not the same merch site that Steel Toe uses. It's a different merch site.
It's a different site.
I have an order coming in. Oh, I just linked the PayPal Cash App stuff again. Jesus, Johnny. I have a different merch site, and it's all on here. Boop. And we'll link it. Veggie ham. There's no ham. There is literally no ham. We just have this stuff, and that's it. So there we go.
Exotic meats. Exotic.
No, there's no. Here, I'm taking me off the screen.
No dogs, horses. No, nothing like that. Veggie stuff. Ugh, fake meat. No. We do exotic meats only.
There's no exotic meats. There's no exotic meats. There will
never be any gorilla meat. We love our gorillas. We stand in solidarity with our gorillas.
You know what? Just for this, I'm going to give you a fun task. Try and pitch this merch while I walk away, since you're going to do all this. You want to have your exotic meat stuff. Hey, congratulations. There's a big feature of the main 6 with the mug.
Look at all that stuff, people. Isn't it great? Look at all that stuff. We've got the
Digger lover shit.
The exotic meat market shirt now comes in black with white lettering. The same with the coffee mug.
I really do
Brian,
have to go to the
you were
bathroom, actually,
asking?
so I will be right back.
You're really going to leave me alone here. Okay. Good luck to that. Brian, the mug comes in black with white lettering now. So, woohoo. Also, if you guys take a look, there is now a certified 100% Digger Lover shirts. There's also one, you can get it as a hat. You can get it as a patch. You can get your 100% certified digger lover merch on a lot of different things if you'd like. It's really, really cool. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed helping him to, well, I didn't help. I just, honestly, I was just there talking while Johnny made it, and it's a lot of fun, and it's super cool. We do have the exotic meat market, as I said, in the black now, so you guys can look thinner and slimmer while you wear your shirts. And advertise for the exotic meat market. On that note, though, I am seeing there was questions about ostrich. How many ostrich eggs and pangolin jerky come with the shirts? Two separate companies. You'll hear Johnny says it all the time. This is the merch. This is for fun, shits and giggles. You need, if you want any of the exotic meats, anything like that, you have to actually go to the exotic meat market. We don't take meat orders with the merch, nor does holy Hannah, gosh, I hate it when they do that. And actually, it's just that one. It's just her. Yes. Ow. And no, we don't sell cat meat at the exotic meat market. We love our cats, even when they do that. There is not a digger ligger. Yeah, no, there is not a digger lover mug yet. If that's a desire, then perhaps we can do that too. I like the idea, Los Federales. I saw that earlier. I dig Johnny t-shirts. I like that too. Smoked out prods. You hear that, boys? We're in the black. Profit, baby. A lot of you are saying you get your ass beat wearing a digger lover shirt. Chucker, I did not know that Johnny fired the truck drivers. When did that happen? I'll have to have a talk with him. A digger lover, you guys like it? Yeah. I heart digger. Well, before we go on to exotic plants or anything new, you know, we've got to remember we still need merch for the Gorilla Glue Emporium, or sorry, the Gorilla Milking Emporium, and then the Gorilla Glue Factory. There's a few businesses we need merch for, so feel free to toss in ideas. Chuck them in the community section. Or drop them to us however you can think of to drop them. Going over to Rumble. Digger, you should use the thumbnail picture with the caption, free the shovels. I like that idea too, free the shovels, for sure. Did you hear that, Johnny? We've got some...
No, I just got back. What's up?
Yeah. We've got some more ideas as well. Apparently, we need a certified digger lover mug. Wild was saying we need the thumbnail picture with the caption, free the shovels.
Which thumbnail picture?
My new one that I made and was so excited
All right, so
about.
that's supposed to be what, a shirt or a cup or what? What are we... I got to make more merch now?
Shirt.
Fuck
yeah.
I spent a ton of time yesterday updating the merch and making your stuff. I got to make more now?
I know.
It's week
I know,
one.
right?
Dude, nobody's bought any of the stuff we have yet. I got to keep... He claimed the truckers are charging too much for meat delivery. Who claimed what? There's no meat delivery.
Yeah, no, Johnny, we're going to have a discussion about that. We need our truck drivers. We really need them. We cannot get our stuff delivered without them, and it's just going to be a rotten, festering mess.
There are no meat deliveries. There are no trucks. They're not. No. All right.
Octopus is not exotic enough, King Kong. Anyone can have octopus. It's not exotic meat.
Oh, my fucking monitor's moved again, and that means my camera moved. That's my printer. That's my other
MSO,
angle.
no, I don't have any red cats.
That's over. Why would you have red
my
cats?
Cats are cats of color.
This was fine until I bumped it. All right.
Oh,
fix it.
smoked out prod. Digger was telling us about Johnny Glue. What's this glue? No. When the gorillas age out and they can no longer
no.
serve
There are
as
no
milking.
There are no gorillas.
At that point,
there are no
we moved the
gorillas. There's no gorilla milking. This
from
isn't
the
a real
milking and bring
thing.
them to the factory, and then much like horses get turned into glue, we just turn our aged out gorillas into glue as well. Where do you think gorilla glue comes from? I mean, really, literally, gorilla glue.
You're lucky this is a 3D printed replica and it's not real. Or I would just they don't even work, the trigger and the hammer. I would just frickin' badoom. I would just do it. Fuck it. There's no goddamn.
Thank you, King Kong. Anaconda harvesters, much better idea.
There's no goddamn justice in this world. What are you laughing at now?
Kyle just rickrolled me.
Oh, no. Okay, so there's where the merch is. The curse is real. What curse?
What curse?
What curse? Did we have another drop during something?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm not seeing anyone else saying anything. The curse. I'm not sure what curse we're talking about.
A curse.
Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We love seeing all of you guys, and it's really awesome that you're here. So thank you. Our goal is literally sitting at oh wait, no, it's tomorrow. Our goal is on tomorrow. So anything you support to the show through Twitch, Venmo, PayPal, or Streamlabs will go right to tomorrow's goal. Thank you for that assistance. And if you want to click the thumbs up on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube, we can definitely use the up thumbs. I don't think, is there a thumbs up on Twitch?
I have no idea.
I don't think you can
I
thumbs
still
up
haven't
it
figured out how to use it
on Twitch. I don't think you can thumbs up it on Twitch. But yeah, all right, let's go to Stephen Colbert's thing. So, wait a minute, what?
Roots Calhoun. Crippled Minnesota man beaten to death with his own legs for racist shirt in exotic meat market refrigerator.
Racist shirt? What racist shirt?
Digger lover.
It's not racist. I don't know a race of people called Digger.
I don't either.
Brian S., I require a Digger lover mug. Yeah, I'll go back to the shop for a minute quick. I'll be honest, Brian, you had repeatedly said that these were items you wanted, and guess what? Yes. I did. I made them. I made the gem mug in black just for you.
Mm-hmm.
We redid the whole thing, and now it's black with white text, so you can have it your way. How do I go back? You might also like, no. All right, I guess. Close that and go back this way. And then the gem shirt. These two were just for you. I'll be honest, this one's for me. I want that one for me. The hat is definitely for me. And probably the shirt. I did the hat and the shirt thinking, yeah, I'm going to own those. And then like I said, I'll go with a patch eventually. If the hoodie's good, I want a patch. I want I could do it white and then it'd be one white on. I could do white and then it'd be a white shoulder on each side. I'd put a white patch on each side of the hoodie, and one says certified Digger lover. The other one's got my logo. And there. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with that plan. Great merch. My hair doesn't fit under hats, says Brian S. Well, like I said, the hat wasn't made with you in mind. Brian S., we need to talk about the feasibility of a Digger lover hair pick.
Oh, it took me a second. Yeah. Brian.
Somebody clip the delayed reaction of that, because I guarantee you it is not stream lag. It is literally the idea entered her brain and it bounced around like it was in a pinball machine, and then right when she went, oh, is when it sunk into one of the holes in the middle of the table and it went ding, 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 extra ball. Like that's when it happened.
Straight in the chat. Leave me alone.
Send the image. I'll work on it as soon as possible. I will send you the high depth, or at least the the most definitive digger lover logo. What would be worse? Me wearing the shirt and the hair pick with my hair? Would that be bad? Would that be cultural appropriation? I'd probably need tape to hold it in.
That's what I'm thinking. Bobby pins and thread.
And do a digger lover mug. I have to make the digger lover mug apparently. That'll be up by tomorrow. The digger lover mug will be up on the store by tomorrow. Fuck that, actually. Screw it. Hold on. Let's do this. You know what? Fuck it. Our goal's funded. We got 2 hours left in the program. I'm going to make the digger lover mug right now. It's not going to be that hard to import it since I already made the logo.
Digger lugger?
The digger lugger, yeah. Do you want it in black or in white? Both? Let's do both.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, we can't be considered racist.
Streamlabs.com, log into mine, go to my dashboard.
You can make one for white dudes. Dead digger storage. That's a great scene.
Nope, I'm not doing that one.
It's a very good scene.
Digger lover and I love my digger are the two that I'm going. And then we'll come up with the digger with the shovels thing at some point, I guess.
No.
Glossy black mug. Where's my files? Because I can grab it quick from here. Glossy black mug.
For nothing, digger.
Now everybody's having way too much fun with it. All right, there we are. Boom. And boom. Put me in there. Center me.
Rigged. My digger. Oh, man. Atomic Ray, good to see you. The Gorilla Tape is made using the Gorilla Glue, which is made using the corpses of the aged-out gorillas that we milk.
No, it is not.
Yes.
These are not true things. This stuff doesn't exist. This was all a gag. Like I'm doing right now with the digger lover stuff. It's a gag. It's a gag. It's a goof. It's a spoof. It's a publish it for a mug that now says digger lover available on the merch store in white. And let's also go and get a drinkware. White
Do you
white
stop
glossy
the digger
mug.
kid from jumping on the bed? I don't know, Roots. How do you stop me from Velcro on the ceiling? Aww.
Okay. Just a second. All right.
That's awesome.
Okay, and publish. And now let's see if it's published. I should be able to. Oh shit! I gotta edit it though. I gotta edit it so it puts the right one. Continue.
Roots, I'm not reading it out loud anymore.
Why? What is he saying?
Because the first one I read, if someone wasn't listening closely and didn't realize we were making jokes about my name, Digger, it could have been.
It's kind of Roots' deal.
I'm not going to read the next one out loud, but
it's fine.
Still funny.
All right, so there we go. That's done. Now let's see if it's done here. This is a horrible waste of time on a show. So this better work out, or I'm a horrible person. Oh, I got to control click it. Click it. There we go. There we go. Load the store. And congratulations, you now have the red or black mug certified digger lover. Dude, I have so much crap on this.
My parents.
I have so much crap on this store now. It's the first week.
The more options.
So many goddamn coffee cups. You might as well call me Mug Club. This is Jesus Christ. This is retarded. Use your Gorilla Glue on the tape. Smart. No, I don't. We don't have digger with attitude. Okay, optic nerve. All right. See, this is. That's See, Brian, Roots is kind of racist. That's impossible, Brian. Send the link again, you tard. All right, fine. Hold on. I'm showing people. No, I'm showing people. And who was that? That was Saint Caesar. I need to find a way to just take one person's ability to do sound drops away. Can I do that? Like, all right. So here's where's the store link? I'm throwing it up in the chats again. For people, I'm throwing it in the chats. It's streamlabs.com/justkiddingllc /merch. So it's not terribly hard to remember, or too long, but there you go. Streamlabs.com/justkiddingllc /merch, and you can get to this lovely website with your option for now 4 different mugs, a water bottle, t-shirts, hats, patches, and 1 hoodie. And there's apparently
partridge in a pear tree.
There's apparently, according to some people, vaguely racist connotations. I don't understand where they get such things. Send April
I don't
the
get
links.
it. I have to say though, my 15-year-old self, if I had known then what I would end up using my stupid gamer name for as an adult, I think I would have been tickled absolutely pink.
T. Jefferson, I made that same joke about the My Digger. So, where's the meats? We want the meats. Again, St. Caesar, there are no meats.
No sippy cup.
No, we don't have a sippy cup riding Dirty Llama. I don't even think they make one. I could get you a ceramic cup with a color inside, but that's just more money for something dumb, in my opinion. So I went with the low price stuff. I'm trying to keep the money price down. We make a little bit of money off of this, but it's not like I'm making merch and selling merch to make bank. No. I'm making merch and selling merch for the people who want it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I get some money out of it. I'll tickle you pink. Oh, Sam V is thirsty. My bad, homie. I had to bounce in and out of the show, says T. Jefferson. Not a problem. But I made that reference a while ago, so it's not like you missed it from the show. We need a sippy cup with a bib combo. Why?
Okay.
Again, neither of those things are things. I guess you missed the part where I said they don't even have sippy cups, St. Caesar.
The Johnny doll and sippy cup and bib.
Johnny grift. It's not a grift. The people, where's your merch
you
store?
want to know what the grift is? You want to know what the grift is?
There is no grift.
This Friday is going to be a fun Friday stream, and if you guys can knock out making his daily goal in the one fun, really awesome stream that's going to happen every month, if you can do that, then he never has to talk about the goal the rest of the month, right? So that's the key. I don't do math, and I have no idea what the numbers are, but
yeah, they're not going to hit that.
We could just,
but I mean, they'll do.
If we can knock out as much as possible on that day each month, then Johnny doesn't have to worry about goals during the rest of the time. And
then we just do a fun show. Yeah, no, that's kind of the idea.
We just hang out and do shit. We don't have to worry about that, which would be lovely. So just be aware that once a month now we'll have fun stuff happening and hopefully get Johnny paid.
Sam V, what about the Crunchman condoms? 1, there will be no Crunchman condoms. I am not the Crunchman. I'm Johnny-krutches. And as far as Crutchman condoms, there would be none of those either. Why? Condoms are horrible. Don't use them. Shoot it on her tits like God intended and move on. Okay?
Somewhere I thought you were going with that.
Brian S., take my money, baggot. Is it not taking your money? Look, I set this up with Streamlabs, and I am casually endorsing the products right now because I haven't gotten my order yet, but I put it in like 2 days ago. I'm not surprised. Hey, I thought this was a math free zone. Yeah, it kind of is. Depends on how many Chinese people we have. Jesus Christ, says Sam V. Why? Where is he? I didn't see him. Anyways, so we're done with the store stuff. All right, I got to do Stephen Colbert's thing, and then I can finally start working my way out of political shit because we have like 2 hours left in the show.
This is fun.
I lost a lot of faith in Stephen Colbert, but I will say this. If you liked him before, this is like a flicker of old Stephen. Just a little glimpse. Yeah. Just a little whack it of Stephen.
The man barked out one appalling claim after another, but don't you worry. the Democrats came ready to fight back with their little paddles, okay?
One appalling claim after another. I did watch the speech. There were some egregious and overstated claims, but that was the sad part about the thing. You guys don't know if you realize this or not. You gave him so many wins, he didn't have to brag. For once, he just had to state facts. Oh, boy, and look who's not even wearing a suit. False Musk steals. I'm sorry, you can't be the Democratic Party and tell me Musk steals. We literally have issue after issue of like Democrats from the Clintons down to like people at state level, again, taking ass loads of money. So I don't know. Johnny
I like the one
Crutches
lady,
ninja
she was
condoms.
so into things that she brought her own whiteboard that she could respond in real time.
The memes of it
She
are
one-upped
hilarious.
everyone.
The memes of it are hilarious. And that's the other fun thing about this. We're going to cover this shit. I know people have seen it or whatever. We're going to go over it for a little bit, but then we're going to go back and we're going to make what's it? We're gonna make fun of it with the memes. Sorry, I read Brian. What's your cut? I don't know the specific math of it, but it's a couple of bucks. I don't raise the prices at all. That's just the standard prices that they put them at, and I'm assuming that's what everyone does. So if I need to lower them, I can, but I don't raise them very much because I don't want them. Like, I just take it at the base. So I think I make like maybe like $5 on some of the stuff. A little more than 5, a little under 5 usually, depending on the item. And if people are like, hey, this is just too expensive, like I can cut back my profit to 0, but it's not going to make much. Again, I'm not paying the bills on merch. Merch is you want the item and it kicks in a little bit.
Yeah.
You take me to the base. Okay, Brian S. I don't know what that... Times are tough. I would actually take an ass load of money. SH, I'm not going to overcharge people. Only merge I want is that cute design from that sweatshirt on a t-shirt. Oh, the Trust Fall Enthusiast? Glue FPV? Or who was it that said that? Oh, Sandy
that was
Squatch.
Sandy.
I thought you had his t-shirt with the Trust Fall Enthusiast. We'll put a Trust Fall Enthusiast shirt up. I can do that. Digger, does this democracy thing seem boggling to you? Wow, MSO, you are mean.
It's refreshing, this democracy. And
Also,
it
I
seemed
bought my
so
stuff.
long.
Well, Brian's happy. Hooray. I hope he gets his stuff. Holy shit. Yeah. Brian S. has purchased a Gem t-shirt, white logo, and 2 other from the merch store. Take my money, you tard. So I got that announcement 4 minutes ago.
Cheers,
I want to see.
Brian.
Dude, this is another reason why. Oh, why do you use the Streamlabs app? Because it did that. It doesn't say anything about like how much money that is, but yeah, we might end up having like $5, $10, $15 coming in on Streamlabs because of Brian's order. But I like that it notified me that he ordered something. That's awesome. Roots Calhoun, and how are you on this miserable day? I'm great. Hit the button. Yeah, dude, it's the easiest thing you can do. Hit that like button. Help us get those likes in there. Our goal's into tomorrow. It doesn't seem like a whole lot of people throwing at it, and that's fine. We'll check on it as we go. We're into tomorrow. What?
I got to throw this out here. T. Jefferson, he's got a really great merch idea. Johnny-krutches ninja condoms. They'll never see you coming.
No. I don't want my name on condoms, all right? I don't want dudes be like, hey, man, you got your Johnny hat? Like, dude, no. Like, I don't want my name associated with other men's dicks. Is that weird? Is that weird?
Well,
is that
it's
weird?
not weird, but it's already happened, so.
I don't want it, all
With
right?
it?
I don't need to be. I don't need to be.
Maybe tickle it and roll it around for a little bit.
No. I don't want Johnny ribbed for your pleasure. Like, that sounds wrong to me. I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
Johnny,
It
now
could
with
be silver.
spermicidal
We've
jelly.
got some weird friends.
No. Why would this be again? We're running out. We have an hour and 45 minutes left in this cocksucking program. I haven't finished the first segment because you won't stop introducing this shit. T. Jefferson, Johnny hat. This man's a marketing genius. Come on, Jimmy hat, Johnny hat.
right?
You can't move it? All right, come on. Johnny has a straight one. As far as we know. SH, thank you. We need a sippy cup. We covered that. I never liked Colbert. He's so fake and sets my PDF file radar off. No evidence, but I haven't been wrong. I can't refute that, Wild Saffron. That's one of those bold claims that requires a lot of investigation. But I will say, I haven't gotten that vibe. I haven't looked that hard into it. I used to like Colbert when he did the Colbert Report. I liked the character. I liked the whole bit, the whole deal. I didn't think that's who Steven was, but I liked the bit and the whole deal. And then when he went to the late night or whatever, the late night show. Like, when he went to the late show, he took that over, and I don't know if he became a puppet or he always was that way, but either way, who he became or who I discovered he was, whichever one it is, I didn't care for that either. But this clip is actually pretty funny, so that's why we're doing it. Joke's on you, Johnny. I write your name on all the condoms at the store. Lab Glass, thank you for the $5. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Thank you, Labby.
No, you don't. You do not do that, all right? Don't tell people you do that. You don't do that.
It's
Anyways,
saying you need to do something for her pleasure, Johnny. Being paralyzed from the waist down ain't exactly doing the trick.
Well, fuck you, Roots. All right? You know what? I do all right, okay? As far as I'm concerned, I'm fine, all right? I've got a gyno appointment
Concerned how Roots knows
to
that.
be fit for my Johnny K diaphragm. No. No. You almost made her do a spit take. You realize that?
Johnny K diaphragm.
Why? I don't want to be all up in your business.
That's awesome, SH.
I've got a johnny-krutches diaphragm. What does it do? Not much. It's highly unfunctional. Why? All right.
I love
All right.
it. Okay.
All right. In a vain effort to give her a minute to calm down and me a minute to do my salute to Lab Glass for $5, I'm going to rewind this a touch, and we'll let Stephen Colbert make a few jokes. Again, even if you hate Stephen.
I'll join you if you want to hide me.
All right. You just you could.
Oh, Brian. He's saying, don't worry, Johnny. You can borrow my penis. I don't come with strings attached. Such a good friend.
If I could retort that, if I may, and I'll do it like this. This is how I will retort that.
That's how you do it? Okay.
This is my retort. I have left the visual scene. This is my retort.
Appalling claim after another, but don't you worry. The Democrats came ready to fight back with their little paddles, okay? That is how you save democracy, by quietly dissenting or bidding on an antique tea set. It was hard to tell what was going on. I'm just kidding. That was very cool, Democrats. In fact, I made my own sign.
Can't believe his audience didn't laugh at that. Come on now.
I mean, they didn't. Oh, shit. You're on the screen.
Oh, dude. I'm not supposed to be on.
Yeah. Don't worry. You're not visually on the
I
screen.
mean, it's fully legal in my country.
Yeah, it is.
Fully legal. Yeah. YouTube is asshole, though.
You worry about nothing. At any rate, no, you take way longer, like with prep and everything. I'm like,
I know.
I'm
Well,
like,
that's the problem because you've got to actually heat up the glass, and it's cold here, so it takes a long time to heat the glass up.
see, but yeah,
There we go.
now I'm stuck on that whole thing, and I gotta sit here and wait for a minute. All right, no, wait, here we'll go back, and I'll just take you off the screen quick before you put things on camera because that's easier to do. And there you go. Now you're off of that one too.
Thank you.
So we'll have to bring you back next time we go on to a live feed thing. I don't know why. I took myself off the screen as a bit just because of that weird comment. Using drugs on camera, classy. No, it's medicinal in this state, and I use it medicinally. And also to
Me
say thank you
too.
for the support. Super lame, Steve. That wasn't lame. Dude, I liked those jokes. Dude, and you have to realize this, he's picking on his own side. The guy that supported the vax, hates Donald Trump, supported the Democrats left, right, and sideways. It's at least, like, if you want things to change, I don't know anyone, because I personally don't enjoy, like, left battling right and left, like, battling right being a growing mountain of bad ideas versus bad ideas. Like, that's the one thing I like about our current situation is that it's something different. It's shaking things up, and it gives us the best chance of anything to have something different. So if I want things to be different, I need them to change. And the first part of them needing to change or changing is realizing that they need to. So
don't bring me back just yet. I'm getting a coffee.
Oh, I figured. No, I can see that you're not ready to go back. Medicinal marijuana is such bullshit. Bunch of potheads trying to legitimize their drug use. Yeah, because people who drink beer have notes from doctors. I get This is just people trying to legitimize their drug use. Would you rather the stuff they prescribe other than that?
Yeah.
What does his Truck Racing Wheeler asking? I gotta answer this quick. Asking what did his sign say? His sign said, "Try doing something." So his ultimate joke at the end of that was, "Yeah, you guys did your little silent dissension of holding up his banner of false or whatever. Try doing something." It's a growing message from people like that are coming out. Getting coffee is code for putting my shirt and bra back on. No, it isn't. She was on the screen a minute ago. She had them. When did they come off? I never noticed.
Yeah.
I have to disagree with you on that one, Johnny. What? I have to disagree with you on that one, Johnny. How ticks has been the same forever. It's just accelerating in speed. I think he's saying politics has been the same forever.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Roots Calhoun. Ooh, I found a nerve. Typical pothead. Yeah, I seem real upset, Roots. I seem real upset. You found a nerve.
To be fair, though, Roots, if I weren't using the pot medicinally, I'd be on all sorts of opiates. And as a longtime recovered addict, I prefer not to use opiates.
I'm not an opiate addict,
and
but
the
I just don't like them. So.
Just saying, I'd much prefer to be a pothead.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. Roots is gonna have his opinion. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I guess. Well, congratulations, you got what you needed. So, congratulations. I guess you need that. So here, I'll do this for you. I don't have a lot of power in my life, so it really feels good for me to give you the chance to go, I got a guy to freak out about weed because I said it and I decided he freaked out. Yep, freaked out about weed. Oh, I'll just do this then. Don't mind me. Just a pothead freaking out about you criticizing me on my show. I better not do it anymore because you'll criticize me again. As a recovering addict, I'm proudly a basement. I don't know if you realize that's not a thing. I don't think you can become a physical structure. But good for you.
I think I'm not understanding. I am not picking up what you are putting down there. Smoked out prods.
They're not going to change. You have to break the brainwashing first. And they have strong cognitive dissonance. Right, but there are people within there are people within their side. They're doing it. You ready to pop me for me to pop you back on the screen?
Yes, I'm fully here and aware. Oh, shit. Oh, good. Everything froze on my screen for a moment.
Guys, I wasn't even being serious. I don't really care if you were or weren't. Like,
no worries, son.
That's all I'm getting at is like, okay, you triggered me. You were the one saying like, ha ha, I got him. And I went, no, you didn't. And you went, ah, ha ha ha. And I went, okay. And now you're like, oh, I dosed my grandma all the time. I don't support that either. I feel like marijuana should be something you choose to do as an adult if it's beneficial to your medical situation. It has been largely, even in Minnesota, like legalized to the point where people can use it. And where people are like, oh, that's just bullshit for potheads so they can justify. Yeah, take away cigarettes and watch how fast a lot of people lose their fucking mind.
Yeah. Potheads were a lot better about using it as an illegal substance, but try and make cigarettes an illegal substance, you're going to have a whole lot of very, very hulked out people.
And that's just my point.
You're
I'm
not.
not worried if people think, oh, you're just a pothead who says that, because like everybody has whatever they like to use in their world. I like the fact that other than my antidepressants right now, I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing it with the supervision of doctors and stuff. But I've cut out all my other medications currently, other than my antidepressants for the last couple weeks. I haven't taken baclofen. I haven't taken a bunch of them. And I've been able to keep my legs relatively loose and limber using stuff other than using diet, exercise, stretching, marijuana. Like, it covers all of those bases. I'm happier with this. So, meh.
I have to say, Roots, that is kind of cool that it helped with her dementia. It's kind of interesting. I like to hear more about that. Jake in the Hudson says, "Come on, Digger, we want skin." Better?
Digger,
That work for you?
Digger's the best. She is super awesome. She's a redhead and a Canadian. People like talking in her chat. And she is the greatest. And I love Digger. And if you don't like Digger, you can suck my dick. Okay, bye. Oh, wait, no, wait. It's okay. Bye. It's bye. You got to go up on the end.
Bye.
Yeah, there you go. There's your Jake Hudson serenade song. Now you're one of the group. Well, I didn't mean to do this here. I apologize, chat. I didn't think I would elicit this response in this space. Elicit what response?
What response?
Do you apologize for what? You have nothing to apologize for.
Yeah.
It really did. She would become coherent and her memory would come back. She was in her early 90s and nothing was working. Saw the effects of the pot immediately. That's interesting. Now, I will say this.
Cool.
I wouldn't personally, like with what I understand of weed, I wouldn't think memory recovery. But then again, I don't know what dementia does to you, so I don't know how the marijuana might help that. There's a variety of ways. I personally think the reason why like I've been COVID resistant is because I have just a thick layer of marijuana in my lungs. Like there's a resin coating in there. And so before the COVID can get to me, it has to go through the marijuana. And much like a cancer cell, it just like sucks up some THC and takes a nap. And so my immune system goes, oh, you're not supposed to be here, and boots it out. Because I had zero problems with COVID. I've never had a problem with COVID. I thought COVID would be serious for me at first because I'm like immunocompromised. I smoke weed like a chimney. So I've got to have like a fucking... Got to have a horrible situation in here for a respiratory illness.
Right?
No, nothing. Smoke out prods. Nah, Digger needs a Disney song. Mr. Q, clip it. Clip what? There was nothing to clip. There was nothing to clip. There was nothing to clip. What are you laughing at?
I don't know, but
Suffer the
I'm hoping that they're
overmelanated.
clipping your singing.
No, don't, no. Oh, look at that creamy white skin. So pure, so clean. Wild saffron. What do you mean by that? This is not okay. I don't know, Len. We've got like an hour and a half left in the show.
Overmelanated.
I feel like the last 4 stories that I have for the first hour, I feel like of the last 4, there's only really one, because you're here, that I kind of want to talk about. And I think I'm going to ditch the other 3 for tomorrow because it's just we're in a good mood and talking about these won't change these situations. So it's not like, oh, you need to know about this now. Like we can just do it tomorrow and I can just go on rants or whatever then. So we'll go to this one next. This one we're going to do because you brought it here. You wanted to talk about this a little bit. And I don't have all of this information. This information was put together by a guy who does a show called Clyde Do Something. So
this. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
So he's talking about the tariffs and the I can put you on the screen too. All right, there we go. He's talking about the tariffs and U.S. and retaliation to the tariffs. He's Canadian, right? This Clyde Do Something guy? Yeah, because he's got a maple leaf. He's got a maple leaf and an American flag hanging in his background. I know people are like, he's hanging his the right way, Johnny. Like, dude, fucking, what do you want from me? Thing's heavy as shit.
What do you mean hanging the right way? It's hanging sideways.
Yeah, like a lot of people were saying I have to have mine like hanging sideways or upside down or something. I forget what the deal was, but I remember at one point it wasn't hung up, and people were like, it's sitting on the floor. That's disrespectful. I'm like, the thing's solid fucking wood. Do you know how heavy it is? It smashed my big toe. My big toe is forever deformed, along with one of my next toes because of that flag. My box to my shit.
Yes. Yes. Tell us more about your box.
You bastard. No, my the box that belongs to my collector's edition Wild West Spawn figurine got destroyed in the accident too. Not destroyed, but damaged. Significantly reduced the value of the product. I don't care because I'd never sell the fucking thing. I love Spawn and I love the action figure. And it was a gift from my daughter, so it's just like I'm not going to get rid of it. But still, really hurt my fucking foot. So, anyways, yeah, it's heavy as hell. That's the only thing I dread about the entire moving process: moving it, finding a place to put it, and again, doing the actual work of lifting it up and off the wall, putting it in something, taking it somewhere, finding places to put it, and then putting it up and on the wall somewhere else. It is really goddamn heavy. It's like a two-man job. But it's a really kick-ass flag, and I love my country, so I'm going to keep it until the day that I die. In fact, I might even be buried with it. We'll have a Viking funeral. Me and the flag. And if you want to see the event, you can get tickets. It'll be live in about 3 years. No, I'm kidding. Let's play this guy's video. Oh, that's right. I muted him.
Yeah.
He's a lot more intelligent when I let him talk.
It does help.
This is the question here. Is there actually support for this? Now, Danielle Smith has said in press conferences that there isn't really...
just to catch people up because they might not know what we're talking about here.
Oh, yeah, this is Canada. You guys don't pay any attention to us. The woman is Danielle Smith. She is the premier of Alberta, which is basically Canada's Texas. They've got the oil, they've got cattle, they've got the money. They are right beside me. I'm sandwiched between Alberta and the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, or Pacific Ocean. Any which way, she seems to be doing good things. She's a conservative, but she's running right along with this. Let's make it a tariff war. So yeah, that's who she is. She's a liar. But what these people are about to do, they're going to take a trip to DC, and I'll let him explain it. But I think it's awesome, and I'm really hoping if it does happen, DC will just kind of be clumped in with Alberta because we're just hanging out on the end, and we've got a great port. Trump would love to have control of our port.
Really support for Western separation or Alberta separation for that matter.
But this kind of concept of Alberta becoming a 51st or 50th and a half state.
I see no enthusiasm for that notion. What I have seen is the opposite. I have seen so many Canadians and Albertans in particular reaching out and saying we got to put Canada first.
Now, that may be true. There is a lot of people reaching out saying we got to put Alberta first, but there are also a lot of people saying that this is how we put Alberta first. Sorry, instead of Canada first, put Alberta first. It's almost like the adage of, Texans in the United States are very proud people, and obviously for good reasons. They always say that they're Texan first. Albertans do this a lot. You listen to Marty up north on the Marty and Clyde show every week. He says a lot of this sentiment exactly. But Rachel Parker putting this out there saying Americans welcome the idea of statehood after prominent lawyer Jeffrey Rath says he's creating a delegate to pitch to President Trump on the idea, and also that I think there is a bigger appetite than Danielle Smith would like to say publicly. There's a lot of people with this exact sentiment saying this exactly. Now, Jeffrey Rath has been talking about this for some time, and he's been pushing this one out there. Alberta needs to petition for American statehood. With the election of Donald Trump, Alberta is in a unique opportunity to shed its inferior status as a Canadian province.
Does that hurt a little bit? I gotta know. Watching, because you're a very proud Canuck.
Yeah.
Does it hurt a little bit, like that someone literally wrote? There's no doubt that Alberta is in a unique opportunity to shed its inferior status as a Canadian province, effectively a colony of Ontario and Quebec.
No, honestly, all of us on the West, we're all inferior. At one point, our votes didn't really count for much in the election. They would call the election before our votes were even all counted. We are definitely the inferior province. Alberta was beloved by Trudeau Sr., who was famous for riding in a train, and when the Albertan journalists were standing there to get their pictures, he threw a bird up, and that's all they got from Trudeau Sr. That's the only photo they got. Ottawa does not care about Western Canada, so inferior status. That's just saying it out loud.
Okay. So you guys probably should just become Americans. Say fuck those people.
Effectively,
well, that's why I'm
colony
saying if this
of
actually happened, yeah, Saskatchewan and BC would probably just go with Alberta. Honestly,
that's hilarious. You know, that makes a couple other things way more. That's just
a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
that's funny. That is incredibly funny.
Ontario and Quebec. I mean, just look at the transfer payments. Everyone in Alberta understands the idea of transfer payments and this payola for no reason. I mean, there's no reason to stick around. Now, at the present time, even the Conservatives with Pierre Poilievre are not willing to put transfer payments on the table. We're in a unique opportunity. We're in a unique situation where with Donald Trump, Alberta has a better deal. It really looks better for Alberta going to the United States. There's no doubt that President Donald Trump will be happy to announce Alberta statehood as the greatest real estate deal since the Louisiana Purchase, as the culmination of American and 250th anniversary celebration. The good news for President Trump is that thanks to...
I did the thing you told me about earlier where I thought his cursor was mine. See, even smart people have trouble reading. This guy's got glasses and a baseball hat, and he sounds learned, and even he couldn't read 250th. I can nail that. It's just once in a while some other words affect me.
States. There's no doubt that President Donald Trump will be happy to announce Alberta statehood as the greatest real estate deal since the Louisiana Purchase, as the culmination of American and 200.
There was no and the cursor's there. And I've been taking drugs. No, Digger's right. Alberta is treated as inferior by the Canadian government. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So we can buy.
We all are.
So you guys are like a battered puppy, and we can pick you up on the cheap, and you'll like us just because we pat your head. Sweet.
Please save us. Yeah. The only reason it'd be tough to get BC is because we've got the port, and the port is controlled. All the ports are controlled, allegedly, speaking out my ass, by the HAs. But the CCP has an awful lot of control over Vancouver, the Lower Mainland.
See that's why. That's another reason why allegedly. I want to get it. Like I want America to get it. Like I don't like the idea. Like China's already pulling that shit in America, and I want it to stop. But I'd really love it. Like we already took the port back in the Panama Canal. Like if we did that too, then that would be cool. in my opinion.
I would much rather be American than Chinese.
Right?
Just saying.
I really got to find a way to make like just a couple $100,000. Like I got to start a GoFundMe, like Johnny's retirement plan. All I need is like $300,000, and then I'm gonna live. I'm gonna move, and Donald Trump's gonna buy Canada, and it's all gonna work out. All right.
There you go.
Because actually, if it went that way, it kind of really would work out in a weird way. Anyways, well, not for you. If you want to stay Canadian, I suppose you could be Canadian in your soul. You're Canadian first, American second, by association.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd prefer to be American than Chinese. So
they do have.
Ideally, we'll figure our own stuff out, though.
They do have really good noodles. Like people are going to funerals to eat them shits. Really good fucking noodles.
50th anniversary celebration. The good news for President Trump is that thanks to the Quebec's secession reference at the Supreme Court of Canada, Trump doesn't have to buy Alberta from Canada. Albertans only need to vote to leave. This is the situation that we are sitting in Canada. Now, go back in history and look at Danielle Smith and her position on this. It wasn't actually much different than Jeffrey Rath's position is today.
Maybe does need to be some more collaboration between our 4 Western provinces. And if you go and just draw the line straight down North America, maybe all the way down to Texas, maybe that needs to be the new alignment of how our trade ties work. And then we can still have a relationship with Canada and Ottawa, but it will no longer be our most important relationship. Our most important relationship should be with our peers who we will have more direct trading relationships with. And the country never really made sense east-west. It still doesn't. Because if you look at the fact that we don't even have an east-west pipeline, for instance, that gives you an indication of how difficult it is to try to get anything done across the entire country. Maybe we should start just make a decision that we're going to work together on regional interests and create, because we do have this new West partnership, and we do have mechanisms to do it. Maybe you formalize it, and then you broaden it out and just spend more time developing collaborations with people who want to collaborate with you. I feel like we keep on banging our head against the wall, asking Quebec and Ontario to love us, and they don't.
Okay, your thoughts? You have more information on this than me.
She's totally right. She's totally right. Long before 51st state was mentioned, Quebec whining on and on about wanting to separate for decades. It's honestly made us out west look at it and say, honestly, at the end of the day, we'd be better off if we did just, make Western Canada the other Canada. We'd take, in my opinion, this was always what I thought we should do, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and we'd take Manitoba because Ottawa doesn't give 2 craps about them. So those 4 provinces, as well, of course, is
and that's going to be New Digger-adia.
The Yukon and
Diggerland.
Northwest Territories, maybe even none of it. I don't know where they land in the whole thing, but we were taking Yellowknife and the Yukon, so they might want to come too. But just go and split our country right down the line there, and be our own, be Western Canada.
Logging Road King.
We'd be way better off. Way better off.
Doug Ford here in Ontario is a fake conservative. I could believe that. His brother was really the hero of the two. Other Canada, says Great Scott. Then I wouldn't need a passport to fish there, says Dear Butch. That would be cool. Right? We wouldn't need a passport to go. Right? And then we wouldn't need am I wrong on this? But we wouldn't need a passport to go to Alaska. Like you could drive that big ass long highway all the way up.
We did that as a family. We didn't need a passport. Oh, wait, that's right. Because those laws changed when I was in my mid-20s.
Right.
Early
right.
Yeah. My family road trip we did from the coast of BC all the way through to mile 0.
Interesting.
Very, very zero. Yeah.
I got to get to this just because I saw it a while ago, and I don't remember the context of it, nor do I really need to. But I don't know necessarily that there was any. Lander's just typing in the chat, Benny and the Jews. Like, no. I don't know why you would say that.
Good.
I don't know. A hybrid Canadian American. Let's go Saskatoon. Okay, I don't want BC, says Trucker 18-wheeler. Too bad. Mr. Q.
No, Trucker 18-wheeler, you just don't want us because of what's happened to us. You'll want us if we can get rid of the communist ridiculousness that is the Lower Mainland.
And we can totally do that if it's easier for us to get in there and fix the problem. You know what I mean? We'll have to start by building a base of operations, maybe on a small island.
That's selling for the price of a condo right now.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Bigger. I have a family in Manitoba, and they're growing cows, oil. Not sure what that is. Berta beef, says Ryan the Garbage Man. BBC2 USA. Bring BC to USA, of course. Baseball hats don't make you smart, says Great Scott. I know, it was a joke. I took a fishing vacation to fish the sturgeon. We were as high up in Ontario as you can go without a boat or plane. You know what's there? Trees, gravy, and fish. Gravy? Like rivers of gravy. Just like, hey guys, look, sausage gravy. Someone make some biscuits. It's a river of sausage gravy. All right. Trucker 18-wheeler, thank you for the $4.99. Again, those Rumble and YouTube donations go in when we get to issue a payout, which is why we got our goal knocked out today. So thank you for helping the show through those means. If we took the Western Canada, Canada would make Republicans win presidential elections from now on.
Yep.
Canada would make Republicans win like American presidential elections?
If he's saying if you Americans took Western Canada, because of the way that we vote in Western Canada, save for Lower Mainland BC,
that's
we would definitely
funny.
guarantee Republican.
That's actually very, very funny then, because one, it kind of gives you, like, because 50 states means you can have a stalemate of ties. It gives you kind of a tiebreaker thing no matter what, from a Senate standpoint. But also the funny part there is you guys have, like, progressive leaders. It's really weird. Like, I know you don't have the same electoral system we do, but it's straight like, no, all the conservative ideals would be a big boon for conservatism in America. Which I don't care about. But it is funny to think that, no, the people that helped get Trudeau elected, not that you guys wanted to, but they're going to help secure the other side of the aisle.
Not wrong, though. Not wrong. Trudeau really, really, did it with the, he got the young votes and the stoner votes. Don't normally vote or didn't vote before because
so you
the
voted
whole
for
pot
him.
stuff. Pardon? I was voting before that.
All right. So yeah, I don't want to bother with the other stories that we had from the first hour, just because we only have an hour and 15, and we have the other 2 hours worth of stuff to kind of go over. So if we need to, we can come back to these. I'm going to clear them out to save some resources on my computer.
Sure.
Some resources.
Western Canada was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when they met Ontario. But even then, they knew they'd find a much better place, the USA, either with or without Ontario. SH, what a happy story.
All right, I don't want to do those. Do we want to talk about measles parties? No. I'm going to do this one last one for political reasons. This one last political thing. And then after that, I think we just get to the fun, goofy shit for the remaining time.
Okay. Lexi, you're not wrong. Trudeau, she says Trudeau has massive, pretty
Bodybuilder Jody Vance has died at just 20 years old after suffering
at the time.
Sorry, I'm not talking to you. Goddamn bastard was getting ahead of his fucking britches. All right, there we go. So we've got the last of our serious news stuff, but it's a little bit more not lighthearted, but it's not political. It's a little lighter. And then we'll go through that, and then some fun stuff. And then we have literally just goofy and make fun of it shit. The JD Vance hot mic thing we already did, though. So that's the one that we'll skip. And then we got a bunch of the status and the watch things that we have lined up. So we're going for another, what is it? Another 45 minutes or so.
Hour and 10?
No, hour and 10. Fuck me. I can math. We've got another hour and 10. We have the Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs. Can get stuff on the store. Thanks again, Brian M., for purchasing on the store. It's the first time I've seen someone say that they've purchased. So I am hoping my products get here like next week or week after at the latest. I really hope they get here quickly. I won't rub it in anyone's face at all, I swear. All right. Anyways, let's get over to this one that I wanted to do. I don't like The View, but I love when I love when people have someone on The View who criticizes them and corrects them, but they don't have a way to just outwardly silence him or whatever. And this time, Joy Behar had Stephen A. Smith on, and he did what Stephen A. Smith's been doing a lot of that I fucking love, is just calling out the bullshit.
It's only been...
I don't know if like Joy is not used to seeing people outside of her bubble at all ever. I don't know if she's kept up with who's Brian M. Oh, Brian S. My bad, Brian S. I'm sorry, Brian S. Digger, you're looking very nice today, says Ryan the Garbage Man. She looks very nice usually. What do you mean by that? What are you saying there, Ryan? Fuck off. Make Minnesota a red state. Fuck A. I wish. I wish. But it'll never happen because we imported a whole bunch of Somalians, and the Twin Cities got an influx of voters with growing in size, and they're all very, very liberal. So we've got a blue core that pulls the rest of us wherever we want, whether we like it or not.
It's kind of with BC. That's the same thing. Coast, they've got, they kind of are all centered down there, and they're very, very liberal. And they're the reason we legalized the hard drugs and sold the hard drugs in vending machines, where the junkies could just, swipe for it, and it would come off their welfare check each month just automatically. So they could get their heroin or whatever out of the vending
Gotta
machine.
get my state-assisted methadone. I need it for my
Yes.
Twitch. What Twitch? The one that makes me stab you if I'm not high. Anyways. Just stop me when I'm lying or blowing it out of proportion. All right, so this is, we're going to go to this clip. And one thing I'm realizing from looking at this clip, it was probably the right idea to make a bunch of mugs. There's I'll take my camera off for a second. There's another mug. There's 1, 2, 3. I see 4 mugs and a saucer on this desk. They have cluttered this desk with mugs. So obviously, cups are the way to go.
Been in office for 6 weeks. Seems like 6 years, doesn't it? And he's been going around with his cronies touting his so-called landslide and blowout win. But he won.
Again, I don't know if you know this or not. Whether that's Donald Trump touting it either way. If it was, he called it a landslide blowout win the first time, and it really wasn't.
The popular vote by 1.5%, one of the smallest ever, and he won the general election by less than 50%. So what kind of mandate is this?
All right, wait. I got to go back a couple seconds. I just realized something watching this. All right.
0.5%.
This is the face that every man that's ever hung out with Joy Behar has. This is every husband's face, every date, when she's off camera talking to a dude who, for whatever reason, because they care for her, because they're paid to, anyone who thinks favorably of her and wants her to like them and just has to sit there and take it, this is their face. I immediately recognized that. That is the face of someone who's like, look, I don't give two shits, but I know what fighting's going to equal, and I don't want it. And that's because I, too, am a victim, Stephen. Represent yourself, Stephen. Free yourself, Stephen.
one of the smallest ever, and he won the general election by less than 50%. So what kind of mandate is this really?
Well, it is a mandate, and I'm going to explain why. And I don't mind the question, but let me be very clear. I'm no supporter of Trump. I'm a supporter of truth. And the fact.
Oh, boy. Joey Behar just heard the two words she hates the most in the English language, truth and facts.
And here's the facts. The man won every swing state. He increased in terms of his voter turnout in his favor from the standpoint of blacks, Latinos, and young voters. He increased his numbers in that regard from 2020. 89% of the counties shifted to the right. That's a mandate. We can sit up there and play around all we want to. In 2020, they didn't.
Oh, God, I got to go back again. Holy shit. So remember, I'm sorry for this. I'm turning into some people that annoy me. I know I keep stopping this. I try to avoid doing that. But I just realized, right, where is it? Let's see.
His numbers in that regard from 2020. 89% of the.
She's got the face of, I don't like it when you fucking tell me the truth.
Shifted to the right. That's a mandate. We can sit up there and play around all we want to. In 2020.
We can sit and play around there all we want to. Oh, I love that she just got rattled because she can't sit there and say, oh, well, you support Trump or whatever. He literally told them before this, look, I don't support Donald Trump and I don't mind the question. And like I said, Whoopi's hair is making me feel like she is turning into an alien. Like the hair is leaving because I don't, maybe it's the outfit hiding how far down it goes.
I heard you saying that the other day, but it looks like she may have done the side shaving, but more likely than not, she's balding and thinning on top sides because they tend to do a lot of weaves and wigs, and both of those things can be very, very hard on the hair follicle. So that's why ballerinas with the top super tight top knot, you'll see in the older ballerinas, their hairline actually goes very far back.
Ugh. Either way. I feel like she's slowly turning into chocolate xenomorph. That's all. That's just...
Not necessarily wrong. Yeah.
I hope she can spit acid and she hits Joy Behar.
Trump didn't win the popular vote. He didn't win the electoral college vote. A matter of fact, the Republicans hadn't won the popular vote, if I remember correctly, since 2004. Yeah. But they did this year. So 20 years after they last won the popular vote, they won the popular vote. They won the electoral college vote. The man won every swing state. And on top of it all, 89% of the counties shifted against. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, there's no mandate. There's a mandate.
What's the difference?
I love when he says it. He almost is laughing when he starts spouting the facts like a sports announcer. When he starts going like, he took him here. He took him in the state championships. He took him at the finals. Like he just kind of laughs at it for a second.
And on top of it all, 89% of the counties shifted against. I don't understand how people can look at that and say, there's no mandate. There's a mandate.
What's a different definition of a mandate, I guess?
But the problem is that if you're the Democratic Party and you lost 49.8% to 48.3%, and you're looking at that 1.5% dip, that's an excuse for you to say, what we did really wasn't that bad.
Some people didn't
we should continue to do that. No, don't continue to do it. Find a new strategy.
See, that's the thing I love. That's the other reason I wanted to play this. That's the thing I love about what has been going on right now is like Colbert, again, try doing something with his little thing, and him. This is the second time he said he's like Democrats need to realize you need to try something different. Like if you want, like in the presidential address, I know Donald Trump is like woke is dead. The people have spoken. They don't like woke. Woke is over. Woke is bad. I know he was saying all that in his congressional address, but if you really want political leaders that are going to actually agree with the sentiment of like, hey, we shouldn't push gender transitioning and all that stuff. Like, if you want those people, you need people in the Democratic Party going, look, we need to look at what we're doing and analyze if it's right or wrong. Hi, Mikey Two Milk saying, oh, hey, Johnny and Digger. Hey, Mikey.
Hello.
You just got here, and I don't think I've plugged it for this hour, so I'm going to do it again. We just finished the clip there, so we can drop out of that. Mikey, I don't know if you know this. I love your store and your products. I think they're awesome. And because of you and Lemmy, I have also.
The Mr. Cool DIY.
Who the
DIY
what?
heat pump in America, and it's ready to take on any climate.
Wait for me to get to you, okay? This is why we need a green room and a bouncer. Anyways, or a bouncy house. Ba-dum-bum. All right, so I've been mentioning it on and off all day. My merch is the shit, says Mikey, but I'm biased. Yeah, I like the merch store, and I have a hat from Lemmy. My steel toe hat, my distressed steel toe hat was from Lemmy. So I like, if those are the products they make, I like the products they make. They look good on the page, I'll say that for sure. They certainly look nice in the store. So I've got these up. We're eventually going to be bringing stickers into the mix. It's a very busy month for me. I've got tax shit to do, and I have double the tax shit that everyone else has to do. I have to do my year-end taxes and my quarter taxes. My year-end taxes to validate all the quarter taxes I've done this year, and I have to do my first quarter taxes. So I've got a bunch of taxes to do, and you guys don't help with your freaking vicious rumors. Anyways, the merch store now has more mugs, 100% certified Digger Lover in white and black. The exotic meat market in the white font. We have the exotic meat market in white in a variety of 4 shirts. These are these are a little more expensive than the generic one because they're 2 different shirt types. I did that specifically to test what people want. If they're like, no, I'd rather pay for the cheaper shirt, or I'd rather pay a little bit more for the nicer shirt. Because you can get red in white or black lettering. You can get a lot of the darker colors only come with the white though. So, and then we have the Digger hat, the Digger Lover shirt, the Digger Lover badge, the Johnny K badge, the regular gem cup, and we fixed the water bottle. It now has Johnny K with the Crutches logo on one side, and the full just Crutches logo on the other side. So it fits better. It presents better. It's the Johnny Doll mug. Oh, I can't hit back on this page. I have to go back on. Oh, that's right. I have to. Can I go to the main store thing from this?
I don't know.
Oh, you could straight donate. What the heck? I hit home and it goes to this. Damn. That's weird. Oh, and it only has the Twitch chat in here. That's why those numbers were so squiffy. That's why. I wanted to go home. No, let's go merch, I guess. Not home. Merch. And, oh, there's a back at the top of there. I should have just realized I can click that. All right, let's go back. Baby, come back. How does it? God damn it. All right, fine. We'll do it the lazy way. I don't like showing my search bar up there. Nah. There
you go.
So we're all the way back to the beginning. So yes, all of those amazing products are available. We'll get the Johnny-Krutches Trustfall Enthusiast shirt up. I've had that up so many times I didn't know people want it. I just put it on a hoodie. I've never had a hoodie. I've never had my own hoodie. I was excited. My own hoodie.
Like the Trustfall Enthusiast too.
It's a funny bit. It's a great bit. A great comedy bit. The Digger Lover logo with the dirt splatter on it is, again, available for black shirt and mug. You can't see it on the white, so I'm not going to really say it's with dirt splatter on it, but it still has the same logo. It just kind of blends in with the white. So that's all there, Mikey. Great stuff. Good morning, chat, says Fat Conan. Is it morning? Jake and the Hudson, A and P. A and P what? Hey, y'all, Digger, Johnny, Shenny. Good to see you, AP. Hey, Diggs, didn't I check in at the beginning? I'm trying to catch up to daily so I can get back to taxes, which is why I've been working until... Well, you don't overwork yourself too hard, Shenny. Take it easy. Hey, all right, we're good. Mikey is another rugged Canadian brother. Rusty, is Mikey Canadian? Is Mikey Canadian? I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I know Mikey does a good show. That's all I know.
Yeah,
That's
I've enjoyed
all
it. I've caught it a few times. I really enjoy it.
It is a great show. The Monday mixtape, he has a guest on. They do musical stuff. It's a great show. It's a great show. I have an hour left in mine, though, so we should probably focus on some of these things that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Unless you want to fuck around some more.
I just want to, well, always. Lexi, though, no, Digger Lover on Ladies Tees, there are lesbians, but more importantly, I want to wear a Digger shirt, even if it's, you know, and I am 100% Digger Lover, and I want to see what the women's shirts look like.
I went with the cheapest woman's shirt I can find. That lady can tell you she watched me fucking set it up. She watched me set it up. She knows there's no hanky thing in there. Digger is a fed. Digger is not fed, but if we sell merchandise, we can buy Digger food. You too can feed a Digger for the small price of a shirt. How do I send you? How do I suppose I could do a donate through your Rumble stream or something to send you merch revenue, but then they get a cut of it. I need a way to like direct send you cash.
Yeah, you Americans and your third party.
I just need a way to give you money for the merch.
I just email money to people. It's really that easy. Vice versa, but you guys need a third party to get in between. Mess with things. I don't know how.
I didn't set this shit up. I think Elon Musk did, and right now he's busy trying to get to Mars. Yeah. Let's mute this. All right, so we're
also Lexi. Oh, just quickly, Lexi. If the women's shirt looks good as a Digger Lover shirt, I can maybe talk him into doing because I like the Trust Fall shirt too.
She wants the Trust Fall shirt on a ladies' tee. I mean,
that's what
if people are gonna pay, the only thing that's made me hold off from the ladies' t-shirts is literally like I saw the price. Like my heart sank when I saw the because the red shirt is the unisex whatever like mid-grade shirt, and I was like, oh, I can release some mid-grade shirts and one higher end one, see what people want, but give them the option. And then I saw at the top corner when I was setting up the merch site, it said the product had been discontinued. And it was not going to be reinstated, from what I understand. So now you can't even find it on the search site. When you search for the products you want to, like, I can get you some Spanx. You want some Spanx with my doll on your ass? Oh, there we go. Let's make some let's make some Spanx with my the Johnny doll on the cooter. Like, there we go. I have no idea. The diversity of product that they had on there was so ridiculous because like I can do so much stuff, but I can't just have a woman's fitted. So the women's fitted tee is expensive as it is because it's literally the only one, and I get I get no option to do anything else.
That being said, us women are, or at least myself, even on disability, I would rather pay a little bit more for shirt that actually fits me right. I paid an awful lot of money, including shipping because Canada sucks, for a t-shirt that I can't wear because the first time I wear it, it's going to stretch the pattern that's been put on it, and the t-shirt quality is really, really poor. I would much prefer to wear a t-shirt that fits the way a woman's t-shirt should fit.
Well, hopefully that'll be the thing. And wait a minute, what? Is there a Digger Please t-shirt, says MSO. Ladies need fitted shirts with exceptions.
Right?
Says Lexi.
Right. I'm curious because it's a fitted men's it's a fitted unisex shirt, I think, is what your gem one is. I'm wondering if fitted is going to be good enough to cut it as a lady's shirt. No?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it is. I'm reading SH's comments. You can get a refillable debit/gift card and just add the profits to the card. I don't know, man. I have Venmo, Cash App. I don't have Zelle AP. But either way, yeah, there is no Digger Please shirt. I'm not doing that one, MSO. I'm not doing that one. Not doing that one. I'll tell you what, there's plenty of design your own t-shirts. If you need it that bad, you can make that one yourself. All right. So this is the next one we're going to... Are you okay? Oh, you're petting a cat. It's like, oh God, she's falling over. She's stroking. Houston, she's stroking out. Well, she's stroking our pussy.
Stroking a cat.
So this one I'm excited for. I don't know where this is, though. Is this in America? It's a Six Flags, so it's got to be. It's the demolition of the world's tallest roller coaster at Six Flags. I'm guessing are they getting rid of like all of Six Flags, or I don't know. I wish we had more on that. Where the hell is my cursor? Couldn't find it to save my life. All right, so the audio sucks. It just looks like a giant corn cob or a corn silo. Is it supposed to be a rocket? Like it's a rocket ship?
Be a rocket.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, no, it's falling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, someone
Sideways.
get the manager.
No! Ah.
It was actually a controlled demolition. It was supposed to go that way. I'm guessing they're replacing it with something, but I got to say that's awfully interesting. They just drop it with a whole bunch of like timed shape charges, and then all the welds snap on the way down. And now you just have a giant pile of tubes. It's like someone dropped
Easier to clean up.
a Lego set now. I'm like, guys, we can put it back together. So that's the
Building
largest
7.
the Elon Musk rocket. It's about as effective. Huge game of pickup sticks, says Lexi. Right?
Yep.
Now just grab all the tubes. Oh. Is it weird that I think if you're going to decommission a roller coaster and you're going to blow it to shit like that, you should have it running when you do? Like, don't let the old girl see it coming. She thinks she's getting warmed up for another day of people riding, the fanfare and everything. It's all about that. So the cars are moving through any day now, any minute now. The customers will show up. We'll start having people. But as opposed to that, we blow it up and we see where the cars land. Because inertia is an amazing thing.
Exactly.
It start dancing because the cars are off weighing it, you know? So you blow it up and then the thing starts doing a fucking loop-de-loop. Now you got people be like, oh, God, get out of the way. This is so much more entertaining. Put your lives on the line if you're going to blow up a roller coaster. That's what I say. Look at all the Palestinian missile parts, says Brian S. That's only if we donate those to the war effort in Ukraine. That's the only way they end up in Palestine. Only if we donate them to Ukraine. New ride, trebuchet roller cars. I actually like that idea. I like the idea of trebuchet skydiving. Like we put you in a huge trebuchet, and so you've got to pull the chute. Look, we're going to fling you forward about as hard as we can. As soon as you feel the ability to move a limb, just pull this thing on your chest. What happens after that? A lot of prayer.
I chose to launch my business with LegalZoom.
Oh, not you.
Simple and efficient. You can launch your business in just 3 easy steps. Plus, LegalZoom has what you need to manage.
Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. How did this end up here? Is this because of the... This is because of the roller coaster thing, isn't it? I think so. I think it's because of the roller coaster thing. This story, I didn't have this in my prep sheet. MSNBC host calls Trump's comments on 13-year-old cancer survivor in speech disgusting political move.
What? Is that Maddow by
Yeah.
chance? Yeah.
It's Maddow.
Yeah. Makes sense. Haven't fired her yet, eh?
Dude, they can't. Something's weird about that. You'd pass out too fast. Splat upon ye. Splat be upon ye. Will the meat be available on the same site? Dude, there's no meat. Oh, God, it hurts. There's no meat. There's no site for the meat. There's a shirt. There's a shirt and some cups. There's hats and badges, and we don't need no
There's
stinking
merch on the merch store. There's meat in the meat
There's
store.
no meat.
There's Gorilla Milk in the Gorilla Milk
No. Again, there is no meat.
Individual, totally different companies.
There is
That's
no
it.
meat. There is
I feel
like the bald kid in the Matrix. There is no spoon. Okay, there is no meat. I'm gonna check this to see if we have any donations
on the merch. No,
no, there's no meat in general. None. Again, the answer is
no
none.
meat at all with the merch. It's
Okay.
a different store.
No. All right, I'm getting notifications of something. Where? Stop. Let me.
These are different, Lexi. These ones don't light up. These are as basic as possible, and because they're basic as possible, my PC likes them. So I've kept the RGB headset for my tablet, and they work like hot damn there. I can't plug it in so they light up, but they work really
like
well
hot
over there.
damn. Oh dang! I missed one of. We got another donation, another 5 in after that first one. So now we are 5 into tomorrow's goal for sure. We're beyond 5. We're 10 into tomorrow's goal because now we're at 55. All right, that is awesome. Tomorrow's goal already fallen like a stone. Beautiful. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Let's save that quick. So that was one of the boop-boops, but then it said, was it just those two? Why was I having to think? Yep, we're good. All right.
Well, I saw that too. A senator who was at the speech last night dropped dead. I didn't look into it at all. So if you've got more info.
Got a cat hair or something in my eye from this microphone.
There's also the futon factory. Thank you.
There's no
There's
futon
so many
factory.
I completely
These
forgot.
things are not real. The merch store. If you want to support the show and buy stuff, it's on the merch store. Please go to the
And remember, one Friday every month, we're going to ask you to throw in all your dollars so that he doesn't have to do this asking for money every stream anymore. And the next one of those will be this Friday, like as in 2 days from now. We're going to get him. You're going to get him drunk. I'm going to smoke a bunch of pot. We need to get a new sponsor for the studio because Fallen Has No Penis is running out of time, unfortunately.
It's Fallen Has No Pen 15.
Oh, my bad. I misread it.
Or did you? But yeah, we'll be doing all of that. We'll be auctioning off a music video. If someone wants me to make them a music video, we'll debut it on the show. Premise has to just be something that we can make an AI video of that is not going to get me kicked off of things. That's literally it.
There you go.
Oh, dude, It's a Gundam is talking again. I like that guy. I have this story to do. We have about 45 minutes left in the program, so let's. Why is that window there? Kyle, which one? He's not dead. He was floored, but I'm bummed. And Brian S. saying, I love how Digger was laughing at the fact a senator dropped.
I don't think I was laughing at the fact that Senator dropped.
Lexi
I might have
saying,
been laughing at something else.
Lexi saying, you all need Jesus and a chaperone. Riding Dirty Llama looks like penis to me. I put the text in on the screen. I know what I wrote. It is No Pen 15. That is his screen name. If you're seeing something else, that's on you. What happened to Fallen No Pen? Fallen Has No Pen was the request by Fallen and No Pen. Fill some holes. So they requested to be sponsored by Fallen Has No Pen. And so that's that. And then they might be the sponsors next month. I don't know. It depends. We'll have people throw in the show. All the support goes towards moving the goal forward. High bidder gets the thing. And we're going to try and do I'll get to you in a second, Trucker. We're going to try and do some other giveaway gifts in the coming months because I won't be able to arrange it by Friday. But we're going to try to arrange some other giveaway gifts for people throwing in money also. $1.99 from Trucker 18 Wheeler saying Fallen has no pen 15, and Johnny has no B at LL $.
That's funny. I could have sworn it said penis and balls.
Yeah, you would. You would.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You'd do that to me. You'd do that to me. We're having a good goddamn day. Things are going great. Oh, wrong button. But hey, that's a tease of where we're going in a minute.
Hey.
We've had a great day. Things are moving great, and you got to be on my ass like that. You got to be on my ass like that. All righty, so we have 45 minutes. Let's get to this. This one I got so excited for 3 reasons. 1, the lady's last name is Vance. 2, she died at the age of 20 after a sudden heart attack. And 3, when I originally found the story, they said from a unique substance. And I was like, ooh. And then it totally wasn't what I thought it was. Anyways, it's kind of an interesting story. We'll play this quick. I don't know.
Fatal heart attack.
What the deal
Her family shared the sad news in a message posted to Vance's Instagram account 4 days ago.
Holy shit. Dude, it's too bad she's dead. There's a lady for Aaron. It's actually a chick with a solid core, but a bodybuilder, so she's got like a muscle man thing. He can finally be happy.
That reads, from Jody's family and loved ones. For those that haven't heard yet, Jody passed away yesterday afternoon. Her heart stopped due to complications of severe dehydration. Despite all efforts by the hospital, they were unable to revive her. She was a beautiful person inside and out, and she will be missed every single day. This was sudden and unexpected. Please give her family time to process this loss in peace. If anyone takes anything from this, please put your health first. The bodybuilder's trainer Justin Mahaley shared a video on his account with the permission of Vance's mother. He spoke about the athlete's work ethic and shared further details about her unexpected death, revealing it's believed that some substances she took to improve her physique may have contributed to her death.
Now that the family and I have spoken, it's the appropriate time to make a statement covering all aspects of...
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take one moment to simply say, don't smoke. Don't, for the love of God, smoke. I tell you, kids, when I got into this game, I didn't know I was going to be burying 20-year-old bodybuilders. I swore to myself, after the last time a spade shovel and I departed a dead whore, I would never again bury a body. But here we are, putting her in the ground because she wanted to inject. All right, no, I'm sorry. Can you clear your throat before?
Heard my voice 20 years ago.
Could we get the frog out before we speak?
What transpired the last few days that tragically took Jody's life far too soon. First, we're all experiencing grief. Every one of us is experiencing sorrow. Jody was freaking loved. And if you feel comfortable moving forward by working to identify who's responsible, that's acceptable. And you're welcome to direct your blame towards me if that's how you believe we can best honor Jody. I believe the person that she was should be highlighted. In Jenny's words, I believe the beam of light that she brought to every social interaction, networking event, expo.
All right, okay, I can't do it. I can't do fucking Grabby McGravelton's voice. And my eye is getting itchy because I rubbed it. I told you. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Cat hair, and I tried to get it out of my eye, and then I rubbed my eye, and now my eye is itchy. I'm just making it worse, and I can't stop myself. Thank you again, Trucker 18-wheeler, for the $2. If I didn't say that right. I think I did. I didn't click the heart. That's what I didn't do. Thank you for being part of the show. We're still going. Smokers have a weird accent. They do if they've been smoking a lot. Like that dude's throat sounds like he's been deep throating a bad dragon dildo. I don't know how you get that kind of wreckage in your vocal cords, but that's not how voices are supposed to work. Just in general. Do we have...
the garbage man isn't wrong.
Oh, we have a news story on it. Okay. So we have a news story on it, and then that's the end of second hour stuff, right? I think so. Because we didn't do any of the fun stuff from the third hour, because the third hour is all goofy shit that we were going to do. So we have a half hour left in the program. One more story, really, and then the rest of it's, again, crazy, goofy shit. If I could freaking fix this eyelash or whatever it is that's flipping pissing me off. Writing Dirty Llama, stop rubbing it and just try and cry to get your idle water.
Ida water. I bet you it's speech to text.
Eye water? I don't know. Make it come
eye to water.
Oh, to get your eye to water. I can't cry. All right, especially on stream. If I could get myself to cry, I would. But I can't just cry on stream. We've already had that happen once. I don't need that to happen again. Back from the bus. What did I miss? Not a lot. Depends when you left, Mikey. Depends when you left. But merch has new stuff, and we've got other things to talk about. I have one last story out of Massachusetts.
Each charger
it's only 49 seconds. The thing that's funny about this is Tesla's been taking a hit. Elon Musk has been taking a financial hit for what he's been doing with Doge, because a big part of his market has been the wokey, I'm doing what I can to fight, climate change and to stop big oil. Remember when there were issues with gas? What was it? Colbert was making jokes like, yeah, I feel really bad driving in my Tesla. And it's like, okay, Dick. Like, nice that you can fucking afford one. Anyways, let's see how people are taking it in Boston.
Each charger charred in various shades of black. Evidence of the fire that broke out in this Littleton parking lot last night. And the fire chief says these flames were no accident.
At this point, it does appear that it was a set fire.
Around 1 a.m., firefighters were called to Constitution Ave and found 7 Tesla charging stations up in flames. They burned for nearly an hour until electricity was finally cut to the units, a challenge for firefighters.
The electricity is one of our bigger issues that we're dealing with, in making sure that not only the public but the firefighters are safe. So we kept our distance from the charged electrical equipment.
And although investigators won't say what evidence was left behind, they do say it suggests arson.
It's suspicious based on the evidence that was found on scene.
Really? So
all
first
7 chargers go up at once, and it's arson.
Oh wait, egg chair.
Wow.
What's Brian has? Johnny cries tears of joy a lot, especially from his cuck chair. I mean egg chair. Somehow I feel like you didn't misspell egg and get cuck.
Yeah.
Brian.
Seems like a stretch.
Yeah. Ryan the Garbage Man. Maybe it's pink eye. I ain't been up in anybody's ass lately. Yep, speech to text sucks. Devastating. Damn. He could lose another $46 billion and still be the wealthiest man on the planet, says AP. Right. I'm just saying in general, it was funny for me to watch for 4 years where I'm not liberal or conservative, but I watched liberal people going, oh, you watch. If those conservative people don't get what they want, they'll get violent. Oh, they'll do this. They'll do that. They'll take matters into their own hands, just like January 6th. And I'd be like, I don't really think that was a thing on January 6th. I think that was the government. That's definitely what it seems more like.
Yeah.
Oh, but you watch, and it's literally, this is a case of nobody, this isn't a government psyop that they started, again, committing petty arson on Tesla chargers. It's a real about face for people who've been pointing fingers for 4 years, and I find it hilarious because it's just like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're not going to trace that arsonist back to somebody who has a MAGA hat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen that way. It's really not. So, all right, that's the last of that. Let's grab the third, because we have 30 minutes left in the program. Let's grab the third hour stories. Again, thank you, everyone, for the support that you've given us on Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs. As soon as Streamlabs can issue payments to me, then we count those towards the goal, too. So, again, nice little chunks. It'd be great. Helps out the show. And now I'm burping. Let's do this.
Do that? You've just made me yawn. To be burping too.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up this this story and get into this, and I have to text somebody. In solidarity with the war in Ukraine, and more importantly, in solidarity with Ukraine, this woman transformed herself into Vladimir Zelensky. I am a fan of like Face Off and like special effects and movie magic and all that. This seems like it's gonna have a really lame fucking video. All right, let's go. Let's go here. I'm gonna be also completely honest while I'm doing this. I do have to text somebody about things involving like things happening today. So I have to do all of that. Yeah, I'm so rude. So rude making sure that my daughter's dinner plans are all seen to and stuff. Horrible, horrible father. All right.
While we're here on stream with all these wonderful people and they're watching you do a text, I tell you.
It's going to be a quick one. All right.
That's what you
Here we
say all
go.
the time.
I go as fast as I can. And you didn't need to share that information. All right. Let's do this. This is such a stupid show. We're like $10 into tomorrow, by the way. So again, thank you.
Yay.
And play. Of course you did. Of course we did. Is this the Ukrainian lady? Or is she saying Americans are? I don't know. First thing, I'm going to get rid of the music because I don't want to get popped for it. Or maybe just put it really low. And I got to rewind it because I want to know if she's Ukrainian. Dear President Zelensky, we Americans love you. Oh, okay, so she is American. She is American, and it is BS. So let's go ahead and keep going. We cry with you? No, we don't. What does this prove, by the way? Mikey Two Milks, thank you.
Doing?
Thank you. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Woke up. She has that naughty grandma vibe. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. Thank you, Mikey. Brian S. talking about the story we were doing a minute ago. Look at all that free copper. Her name is Karen. Is that Brian? Is that Brian Johnson's broad? No. Oh, I was behind. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Haven't shed a single tear for anyone in Ukraine. Never will, says AP. I love that she's willing to say that she's doing that. And did she shave her eyebrows off, or does she just not have them? It looks like she shaved them. So you're going to draw on a mustache? What? We fight with you. No, you don't. You literally don't.
You don't.
You know how I know you
Cut your
don't?
hair.
You're putting on makeup in your bathroom. I don't think you're in Ukraine. Please don't judge us by our government. Oh, my God. Then you pay for it. Our government simply wanted the guy to stop asking for money.
I know. You know, wild Zelensky wears Maybelline. What did you do? Kind of wild.
Again, this is how I love these people that this is some sort of weird virtue signal for her. She looked like one thing. She's going to look like another at the end. And this does what? You don't really have facial hair. They don't represent us. Says the lady who is changing her identity. They don't represent us. Says who? Vladimir Zelensky? What does looking like him do? Deep down inside.
I have no idea.
We are just like you. Why are you wearing a USMC shirt? He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's not a member of the military corps. Were you a Marine? Deep down, we are just like you. No, we aren't. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire running a Ponzi scheme on a foreign country. Don't make accusations for me. I'm already trying to fan the flames of a fucking meat market, okay? Don't put this shit on me. Los Federales, the world is going fucking nuts. USMC, United States mocks Canada, says Jake in the Hudson.
Nice. Right, Wild, she did shave her eyebrows so that she could put fake manly eyebrows on instead.
I'm a real, genuine person, and I want you to know our government doesn't represent us. It's just the people that most of the people in the country voted for. This time around. Like record turnouts on both sides. Record turnouts for Democrats, record turnouts for Republicans. Donald Trump won in a very high majority, and it's really, really weird for all the turnouts that they had. The Democrats had higher record turnouts to vote Democrat, and there was still like what is it, like 28,000 votes missing somewhere that Biden locked in before? Yeah. Strange. I'll tell you what, it isn't a sign of. It isn't a sign of anything hinky happening with an election that anyone could question. I'll tell you that. Treasonous action, that is. Anyways, oh, so the meat is smoked. Good. There is no smoked meat. The meat is not smoked. There's no meat. It's not smoked or otherwise. I'm missing the Johnny's fanning the flames. What? Johnny, is Johnny fanning the flames only to make something bigger so you want a bigger meat market? No, I don't. No, there's no meat market. If she really wanted to fight for him, there's no law in the U.S. that prevents anyone from fighting for a foreign military as long as they don't bring ITAR regulated equipment when joining. I don't know what that is, AP, but yeah, it's the perfect example of the people on the left who want to keep shipping all of our money over to Ukraine because their news sources say that, Putin's a boogeyman and Ukraine is an innocent victim and we've just been sitting along on the sidelines the whole time. No. Ukraine was a setup. It was to get money to the Bidens and the Biden administration and a lot of other people in the government, particularly in the military-industrial complex. And one of those people is Zelensky. The only one who hasn't realized the grift is over and the money train is ending is Zelensky, hence why he's freaking out like he is.
Dixie's right. It was just like him. She's a cross-dresser, too. She was just like him.
All right. I'll give you that one. That one's good. Okay. We covered that, so now we got to get this one. This one. All right, yes. That one's another fun. We might do that one next because it's related to what we just talked about in a way. So now we've got a shit ton of memes and stuff that have been circulating the internet that are just hilarious. So we're just going to fuck around and have fun. It's not super duper serious. You're not supposed to take any of this serious. And if you do, I'm saying this as somebody who literally lives in a basement, broadcasts from said basement, and can admit, though not my mom, it is not technically my basement. So, all of that put together, if you have a problem with these things or they freak you out or whatever, there's grass outside. It might be cold. It might be damp. Just touch it for a minute and see what happens. Thank you. All right, so let's go to the first one. The first one's actually funny considering the sticker we had earlier where someone put a sticker on the mic and it was a monkey. So you might know what clip we're about to watch because I think I showed you this one when we were prepping the other day. Boom.
Stop filming me. What is your problem? Do not touch report me.
All right, so I'm guessing she's saying stop filming me. I thought that that he was that they weren't really paying attention. I guess she just wants him to stop skateboarding. He has a weird fucked up looking skateboard, I'll say that. It's like a weird doodle of him.
Do not touch report me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's the fact that her hair moves, okay?
Stop filming me. What is your touch report me?
Watch her face. Dude, I'm pretty sure the wind moved her hair. Johnny lost the house and the kid in the divorce. Donate to him so he can stop hearing his ex-wife getting it on. Look, you don't have to bring out the facts, Brian. She's a very attractive woman and she does well for herself. You don't have to do that to me. But what you can do is admit, yeah, that is true. I need to get a GoFundMe for, like, I'm a cripple and I'm being cucked out and I need to move into my own place. Like, that's kind of a thing I need to do. I have to start working harder to be more successful. And I, too, could be like her and successful in my own place. And I will. But right now, I really want to watch this lady shocked that she just got fucking crop dusted. The face! Don't open your mouth! Don't open your mouth! And this is how I know it's acting. If she knew what was coming, she wouldn't open her mouth. And that is just, no. She's like, excuse me? Like, dude, you're getting ass particles in your mouth right now. He has officially skunked you. You are like some people's dogs. You're just coming in with the scent of someone else's shit. It's just the most beautiful thing. It's stupid. It's pointless. It doesn't affect your day or the world. And that's why it's awesome. Just, I wish we had more of it after she got hit with the phone.
Yes.
I might have to get that as a sound drop later. Jake in the Hudson, it keeps Johnny going. What? I was told there would be a hot tub streaming from the meat locker. No, there is no meat locker. There is no meat. There is
no hot tub streaming.
No hot tub streaming. Yeah, that's another one. I want to know what killed that muscle girl. Again, they're saying that they were diuretics and probably like illegal steroids that dehydrated her to the point where her heart seized and she had a heart attack, and that they couldn't resuscitate her and get fluids into her in time.
Yeah.
But I got questions. Were there any blood clots? I don't know. I got questions.
Would have been mine. Yeah. How many?
Oh
did
my
you get?
God. Oh, Lexi saying hi, Al. Yeah, Alucard, they're saying hello to you, buddy. They love Al in the chat. Not as much as he loves his dog. Thank you. That's called timing out. He just got fed, by the way. Like, the reason I realized I had to make sure that dinner plans were figured out for tonight for my daughter was because he just got fed. And tonight is, not to spoil anything, supposed to be a pizza night. So, like, on pizza nights, I offer to, like, fucking buy the pizza and have it delivered. And I've never been able to get that offer in before Ivy's mom secures a pizza option. And I'm like, fuck. So I've been just trying to beat her. All right. Nobody's starting this game. Nobody's complaining. I just wanted to get the pizza order in for once. I heard her call Alucard up to get food, and I was like, oh, I got to text her about, hey, I'll order the pizza today. She beat me again.
No.
Beat me again. But, again, I know for a fact he's not yowling because he isn't getting fed or anything, because asshole just ate. Yeah, you're licking your chops. What's up, buddy? I'm holding the cord for you. Jump up or don't. Hey, everybody. It's your favorite cat, Alucard. Hey.
Hey. Hi, Al. Hi, handsome one. Aw.
I have had a peanut butter and honey crustable and a pack of peanut butter crackers for food all day. I'm kind of hungry, says Brian S. Well, take down just like a couple of herbivore creatures and start up your grill, and you can make like grilled steak like in the zone. Otherwise, you got to go back to camp. That's an inside joke for just me and him. If you don't get it, it's because you shouldn't.
It's okay.
It's actually, you're actually you win is really what that is. You're better as a person, a human being, and everything. If you're like, oh, I don't get that. I have a life and real things to do. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Alucard is doing his Al Green impression. Right now, he's doing his pet my fucking face or I am going to make more yowly noises impression. We have about 15 minutes in the show left. I want to go over this quick. We'll check the PayPal, Streamlabs, and Venmo things in a minute to see where we're at, if it's taken out anymore. Otherwise, we're already $10 into tomorrow, so thank you for that. Let's go over to this. This is a Trump versus Zelensky fan-made video edit. I love that they put that in parentheses, just in case someone thought, no, that's really Donald Trump, that's really Vladimir Zelensky, and this is a real video. And now they're just, you don't have any cards. You're playing cards right now, you don't have any cards. You have to be very careful. How are they getting this? I gotta take this off. I actually have to remove our cameras, and I gotta keep playing it because I just realized we're covering the guitar playing. I just realized who doesn't feed and fuck. Okay, Lab Glass. That was a bit wet at the end. I don't know what Lab Glass is talking about. What's Discord? There we go. So again, I'm like HR 30. I hate myself. Well, screw you, buddy. I'm like 28 or something. I'll catch you. And a Rathalos. Anyways, so yes, the part that I love about this is how realistic it looks from the point of view of the people playing guitar. But the faces, at least in Donald Trump's case, it looks like it's just completely cut out. This one at least looks a little more fitting. And they're just having a conversation. Sateran, I'd rather see him dueling banjos. I don't know if I can find that one. I found this one. That's all I know. Is there an ad here? Nope, we're not doing your ad. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not doing that. Oh, I got to put my camera back on the screen. I don't have a button. Brian asked, don't touch my lizard. That sounds vaguely sexual, sir. I was not aiming to touch your lizard. He
does actually have lizards, though.
Oh, God, not again.
No, not for your store. No, these are his pets. Jeez, Johnny, you can't put everything in your store.
Oh, he's talking about his... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And
hi, No Pen. How you doing?
I know, Pen. No Pen, again, we just want to say thank you for sponsoring the studio this last month. Mm-hmm. And if you continue to be the sponsor, then that's awesome. If not, we appreciate your tenure. Either way, let us get, and again, that'll be up for bids on Friday. Let us get back to the memes. Some of these, like, I'm sorry, I don't care what political side you land on. Some of these are awesome. And this one for me is just awesome.
But this one really mattered. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank
you. It's the best. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. He said he'd catch my Rathalos. Well, I didn't say I'd catch your Rathalos. I said I'd catch my Rathalos, not yours. Rather see it. All right, we did that one. Yeah, no, dude, it's the best. I love the whole, like, it fits in so well. I don't care about the political message they're making. It fits in so well. The dance around the screen. And whoever arranged this, the AI setup, for all of those people to like deeply salute, immediately follow, just whoof, like it was awesome. Mr. Q saying happy 420. You're 3 minutes early, sir. And hold your.
Yeah, but you missed it yesterday, so. Or was it yesterday? The other day.
It's not like it has to be met. It's not. It's just a thing we do for fun. Okay. It doesn't have to be met. It's
What the hell kind of stoner are you if you don't smoke at 4:20 on the dot every single day? Come on now.
I'm not a stoner. I'm just someone who enjoys marijuana. I don't. It's my pleasure. I'll let someone else get it this month. Yeah, you guys went pretty hard in the paint, and I appreciate that. We'll hopefully see some high numbers like that. We're going to try to have door prizes for all of the people who support, or not all of, but for people who throw in a lot, even if it's not the studio thing, moving forward after this month. I just have to get off my ass and email the guy about working that out. So we're doing that for sure. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully have all of that fun, awesome stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna buy a big ass bottle of booze, and I'm not gonna make any money on Friday, and I'm just gonna use the bottle to nurse my pain. Gonna hit myself in the head with it. No, I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, we did that one. We did the Musk one. It's just kind of really. Oh God! Someone responded with he'd be the Android army. Do we have an actual one with the Android army? I don't think so. Okay. This one was another fun one. A lot of people have been up in arms, Jen Psaki in particular, about the federal workers losing their jobs and how it's so heartless and how can we do that? And it's an attack on workers and employees. And it's just another sign of how horrible the Trump administration is to the average man. Again, they don't care about people like the Biden administration. Biden cared about people's jobs. Like when they closed the pipeline and the Biden administration told the workers, you can find another job. So I love
gotta love it.
This is the beauty of the internet age and like memes and shit. We can literally go, oh wait, remember when you said that horrible piece of shit thing and then you totally turned face and went, no, what about these people? What about oh shit, I'm missing 420 again.
Defiant L's on Twitter is really great for that. The whole account is just pointing out these sorts of oopses.
There, you're off. You could do your 420, so that way you could. Mrs. What kind of pothead? I don't really care. I do this for them. And you were more sincere about it.
I don't really care. It's only 2:20. You guys are always in a hurry.
Who's a hypocrite Canuck now? All right, so yeah, federal workers can find another job, no double standards. It's the memes are again why I love the internet age, because they're just, and they keep going too. When someone says, "But 1,000 government employees lost their job, will lose their job." This one is me to a T. I literally was never worried about it. When like, but he's gonna fire a bunch of like federal employees. I love it. I don't give a fuck. With the best music it could have. Because it could be a song. Like you could sing to it, right? Here, let's do it again.
Yeah.
But guys, 1,000 government employees a job. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't know who made that meme, but they are the greatest person ever. That is flipping awesome. What about isms are biting them now? Yeah.
Yes. And it's glorious to watch.
Jake and the Hudson, slow start. Hard in the taint. Well, yeah, it was a slow start because I just kind of hard in the taint. What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, I didn't catch it right at the beginning. I should have probably gone for it more. I'm trying to stretch this whole thing out to help a friend. All right, get off my get off my dong, okay? Get off my donkey. Donkey, my Don Quixote. We have a couple more of our fun little meme things. What was this one? Oh, dude, the homeless guy I told I don't have another $50 billion watching me pay for my food, and it's just a picture of Zelensky. I mean, yes. Okay, we found a few others, right? Some of these. Oh, dude, I haven't seen this one. I wanted to see this one. I deliberately kept myself from watching this. Spoiler alert, I am kind of a big Matrix nerd. I really like The Matrix, the first 3 movies anyways. I felt the 4th one sucked rancid donkey balls, and that the first 3 movies told a pretty cohesive and point A to B story, and we would be able to just let the viewer take their mind into where things would progress from there. We never needed to make another movie. I was wrong. And then they released it, and I was right, because they really shouldn't have made another movie. Anyhow, this is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is in the first movie when the character Keanu Reeves is playing, Mr. Anderson, is attempting to escape the Matrix, but he doesn't realize he's in the Matrix. He's trying to connect with what he believes are a group of cyber criminals, and only later will he come to realize he's in a machine. But this isn't the way I remember it in the movie, so let's find out how this goes.
Hello?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Morpheus.
No, this is Patrick.
What the
I
hell
really
do you
want-
want from me?
Oh, yeah. I forget.
What is that?
What?
You did it! I can see Squidward's house from up here. And he's not wearing any pants.
Jesus.
This is crazy.
No! This is Patrick! Oh, wait, he never wears pants.
Hello?
Fucking Jesus. All right, I guess that was only for me. I'm sorry, that one must have sucked. Mr. Q, 1,000. That's it. I want more. 1,000 what? I saw a story of a Canadian liquor store getting rid of Jack Daniel's booze.
Yeah, they paid people loads of money when the tariffs first got to be a threat, to tear all the alcohol, the American alcohol off the shelves. And then last minute, the tariffs were put on hold for 30 days. So they had to pay more money to put all the stuff back on the shelves. Now the tariffs have hit again, for real this time, and they're taking all the American booze back off the shelves.
Who's paying for this? Like the store owner?
Well, us. Yes. At the end of the day, taxpayers are going to end up paying for it. But yeah. Yep. They're literally pulling the Jack Daniels off the shelves because it's an American.
Okay, I have been very respectful of your desire to stay Canadian, but now I really gotta ask. Fucking why? 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 I get it, you're proud to be a Canuck, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
My country rocks. My government sucks, but my country rocks.
Your country will still be your country. It's not like when you become American, the mountains leave.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's not like it's going to change it's not going to change the people. More than likely, if anything, it changes the government more than people. Screw you, taxpayers. Oh, no.
Right? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
Yeah, that's
Q
okay.
saying-
I'm fine. I got my bottle of JD honey in the closet because I heard about it and I knew it was coming. So I got my JD before they pulled it off the shelves.
All right. This is, and it's rather fitting for timing, too. This is our last meme thing that we have that I had it, and I thought it was funny. I have no idea what this is from. I think this is a Hannah Montana thing, especially because of the phone, because the phone is very dated. If you're listening and not watching, the phone says, emergency alert system, nuclear strike imminent, and it says 9:48, meaning you got less than 10 minutes to get to safety. And she's responding with LOL. All right, so yeah, so it's all coming to an end. I do kind of like that. That's how we end the world, just with a lull. Okay, that is all of our meme stuff that we had to fuck around and have fun. So I've got stories for tomorrow, but I'm going to have to work on the rest. After the old gal died, it was over. What old guy? Oh, Lizzie McGuire, says Ryan, the garbage man. Fuck if I know. I didn't watch any of those girly movies. Mr. Q, you get real property rights, Digger, and you can have your shovel back. Mr.
Right.
Q, real property rights? We still pay property taxes, right? Like even after the property is bought, you got a tax on it. Digger, just leave. Johnny has space. I don't know about that much. I got enough space like for the cats, but if you had another person in the mix, it gets tight. I drink Canadian whiskey. American whiskey is trash. I don't agree with that, Rusty Kramer. I don't agree with that slightly.
So what you're looking at?
Nobody will
Royal
catch
is
that.
amazing.
No, she didn't catch it. I don't know that anyone else will.
No, I didn't.
Nope, nobody
I
else
didn't
will.
hear it.
Oh, the beauties of a green screen. It was a visual gag. Anyhow, how does taking away JD hurt America? Because we, if we don't sell all of our Jack Daniels to Canada, nobody will fucking buy it. I have no idea. I have no idea. Rusty Grammar is a tard. Well, he might be a tard, but we've run up against it. Feel free to let people know what you're doing today and throughout the week and where to reach you if they want to watch you stream.
Oh, me. Yes. Stop reading chat. Okay, I am Digger420. I am Digger1420 on Rumble. Tonight I will be on Rumble only. We are starting up. Rumble channel is Mighty Meat. All one word, Mighty Meat. He and I got halfway through the Mystery Babylon series, and then we had to put it on hold indefinitely. We are back, and it is fun. We're learning about secret societies. So, if you want to find out more about the Masons and all the other wild and crazy secret societies, come hang out with me tonight, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Mighty Meat on Rumble. That's me. Yay.
All righty. So she'll be doing that. I'll be back tomorrow. And she'll be back on the show Friday to help us with the Friday Fun Day stream.
Right.
So hopefully that'll be a whole buku load of fun. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. This is a merch store, so you can get merch stuff. So I hope you do. And until then, just fuck yourself, San Francisco.
Fuck off.
Game over.
Fuck. What the fuck? Fuck. Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck.
All the gay people in LA.
I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.
I'm retarded?
The goddamn robot's down!
That's one.